Welcome, welcome. Oh, that almost went really. There it is, everyone, to episode something of the DC
10.
10 of
Is
the
it really 10?
Yeah.
Infinite Hour. As always, here is Brad and the other two guys. No, I'm just kidding. Here's Brad, the
My
famous Brad, the DC Universe geek. I'm Ahsoka the geek. We both have geek in our names, apparently. And Mr. Rob D. Toys. Look at that face. Look at that beautifully illuminated face right there.
Could have been a rock star.
That's how we always start off these streams, by complimenting Rob's jawline, his heroic jawline. Disgusting. Guys, first question. What are we all drinking tonight, if anything?
I have a Tona. That's drink number 1. And then I've also got 2 Guinness Hop House lagers because you can't leave home without them.
I love your beer selection, Brad, as always. You always have an eclectic. You always have the Guinness as sort of your foundation. We always have a special guest appearance beer. You know,
Tona, I cannot, I'm not sure if I've had it on the show before, but this is a fantastic beer. If you were off at some kind of like beach resort, that's the kind of beer you'd want to be drinking right there.
Love it. Love it. Rob, what do you have for us, sir?
Tea.
Mr. Sweet
Always.
Tea.
It's either tea or Guinness for me.
Well, I have a rum and ginger beer. That's what's in this glass. So cheers. Cheers, guys. Good seeing you. It feels like it's been a while. It's been like 2 weeks. We did 2 shows like back to back or week to week, and then we took a week off, and here we are. Here we are.
It was a while. I miss seeing your faces.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I go through withdrawals.
I do too, actually. But consistency is key, and we are consistent, at least, more or less. Let's say hello to a few folks in the chat. We got my DC figures out there.
Hey,
we got Josh from before, the legend. There he is.
I see Chris.
Chris, where's Chris?
Hambone.
Oh, Hambone. Where's Hambone? There he is.
Someone called us DC Chads.
Oh, DC Chads. I like that.
That's awesome.
Mark, we got some good people out there in the chat. We got good people. Got about 34 people viewing us at the moment.
Yeah,
solid group.
I feel bad. I forgot to tell the super friends that we were going live tonight. I was so busy doing stuff that I just didn't tell them. Maybe I should now while we're live.
You can
tell the super friends.
You know what I'm going to do?
Do I have a delay?
No, you're good, dude. You're good.
Say the walls in the mall are totally tall.
What?
The walls in the mall are totally tall.
The walls in the mall are totally tall.
Didn't you watch Tiny Toons? What's wrong with you? That's the quote.
Oh, dude,
it's been so long.
Tiny Toons. I love Tiny Toons. I love
how I spent my summer vacation.
Animaniacs.
Or whatever that was.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Dude.
All right.
Chicken Boo. Oh, I love Chicken Boo. But anyways, we don't want to get off too off topic here. No delay.
Yo, everyone, we're live. Come and check us out. It's me and Rob and Ahsoka. We're going to talk about DC stuff. See you there.
There we go.
And that's how it's done.
Hey, on the fly. It works.
Yo, everyone, we're live. Come and check us.
It's okay. It's all right.
Oh, that's great cover, too. Look at that. Got my tongue sticking out and everything. Perfect.
I know. I wish we could do this like live to Instagram at the same time. I mean,
I bet you there is a way.
There isn't a way through we're using StreamYard for everyone in the chat. This is how we stream. I'll have to give that some feedback to StreamYard and say like, hey, how can you set this up to go live on Instagram? Then we're just like, we're golden,
Are we live on Facebook?
Yeah, so I connected my Facebook page, but if you guys want to connect yours, we can do that next time. So, yeah.
Because like Facebook's owned by, or Instagram's owned by Facebook, so I wouldn't see why not.
You would think so.
God damn it! Why do I gotta be the chaotic one?
It's part of your charm, bro. It's part of your charm. Okay, so we got a full show, boys. We got a lot of DC multiverse topics, some trailers to talk about. I'm like, man, there's so much to talk about. I don't know where to go first. Let's
We'll trust you. We shall follow where you go.
No, it's
our
hard.
Capitan.
There's so many juicy topics to get into. But let's start off in the world of DC film. Let's talk about the good stuff right up front. The Flash trailer. Wow. So, Rob,
Yes.
Brad's eating a snack there. You kick.
Their score bits.
First of all, let's give it a little context. So, Super Bowl past Sunday, they showed kind of a part of the trailer during the Super Bowl. The whole trailer's online. We've had a solid almost a week, not really, but like 4 days, really digest it. What was your anticipation level before you watched the trailer? I'll start with you.
I was super hyped for this because I've been looking forward to it. I hear nothing but great buzz about it, and I just wanted to see what it was like. I sat down ready to watch the Super Bowl just to see the trailer, and I think they released it at 6 o'clock instead of 6:30. So I got to see it before the game actually kicked off. So
That's true.
Cool.
Brad, what was your hype level before you watched it?
I don't watch the Super Bowl, so if I was someone that was sitting down watching the Super Bowl to see the trailer and it premiered early, I probably would have stopped watching the game early too.
I don't want to go on a tangent, but
gone.
What do you think about American football?
I don't follow football. If I could go back to high school and play football, I would, just for, the shits and giggles of it, not to be like a jockey, like, just for the shits and giggles, right? I'd be the guy on the team that just has fun, tries to keep everything light. But so for the trailer, yeah, I was definitely hyped for it though, for sure, because I wanted to see that new Flash suit in action, and I really, as much as I would rather a more comic book accurate Supergirl, I still wanted to see Sasha Calle doing her thing, and yeah, my hype was still up there, right up there. Yeah,
I gotta concur with the both of you. My hype, the hype and the hope was definitely there. I mean, Michael Keaton means a lot to all of us of this age group, especially.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a lot of expectations, a lot of hype, and back to you, Rob. What did you think of the trailer?
I thought it was absolutely incredible. Like I've watched it probably like 20 times, if not more now. There's so much to digest with it. It's just like I frame, like pause and look.
Yeah.
It's I love that how they're taking on the Flashpoint story loosely, and I got theories, but I don't know if we're gonna spill theories and stuff. But
well, we can. I mean, yeah. Go ahead. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we can get into it, but yeah, I love the suit. The only thing that I wish that the suit was different, because I love the pattern and everything, is the earpieces. I wish it stuck off like more traditional.
Yeah, earwings like he's supposed to have.
I don't mind the lenses. It kind of makes sense actually, because like if you're running at super speed, you don't want dry eyes, right? So
yeah,
or stuff in your eyes.
Yeah.
Although
it has been said that the Speed Force protects him, so that's why he can run naked if he really wants to and not catch on fire.
Yeah.
So but I do understand, why they did the goggles. It's more like
so sorry, the tangent you just had me. They said that on the Flash TV show that he had to wear that suit because like his clothes would catch on fire.
Yeah.
And they always show it, but then like halfway through like whatever season, he's running with his normal clothes, and it's like whatever.
They're not catching fire.
Yeah.
Friction? What friction?
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Yeah.
What did Brad, to kick it over to you, what did you think? What was your initial thoughts?
My first thoughts were, man, I hope they didn't just put every good scene in the trailer, and I don't think they did.
Yeah.
No.
I think that my first initial thoughts were like, holy shit, my Batman's back. And I wouldn't want him to be the Batman going forward in the new universe, but I mean we can all concur. We have that soft spot for Keaton as Batman because he was the first one that brought a seriousness to the role on the screen. And I know it's going to be good because Keaton didn't take part in the third one because he didn't like the script. He thought it was kind of weird and campy. So that means this one is probably not like that because he's got the money. Like Keaton didn't have to do this for the money. He's rich, right? So he must have liked the script. So that gives me a lot of hope. And seeing Keaton in a new Batsuit was fantastic. And then I had the reaction to all the different Batsuits behind him. I was like, whoo, that's awesome that they decided to include different variations. seeing, like you said, loosely the whole Flashpoint theme, because I think it's based off of 3 different series. I can't remember. They flashed them on the screen, but Flashpoint was one of them. Clearly, they're treating Sasha like Project Superman.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they did in the Flashpoint, right? Because she's all thin and bones in the trailer, which means that she's been devoid of yellow sun sunlight. And how long that's been, we don't know, whether she was captured at a young age or whether she never experienced, the sunlight.
Yeah.
And then seeing Ben, you know what? I will say there was one thing that I was like, I wasn't so excited about, and that was the suit they put Affleck in.
Really? You don't like the blue and the gray or what?
He's got a plastic. Now, blue and gray is great.
Yeah.
But he's wearing a plastic bra. It's like that's the only thing that I was not super keen on.
I'm kind of hoping that that's just like a form
bike
of
armor
protection or bike armor. Yeah, that he has that he's not going to necessarily always wear, but you never know.
Yeah. We don't know. The Flash suit, the same thing as you. I wanted the earwings, but I was so stoked as I was watching it. I've watched it about 3 times. But you got me beat if you watched it like 20. But I'm doing the same thing. I'm pausing because I want to try and catch the tidbits and the things that you could miss.
Yeah.
Like, who was that person that's jumping?
I will say though sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
Is if you watch the trailer in Apple trailers, even though it's 1080, it seems like it's a higher resolution than the 4K of YouTube because YouTube seems to compress it more. So like you can get more detail in the faces and suits. So if you're watching,
there goes Rob with our audio visual tip of the evening, guys. Apple.
Who was that being? Who was that being?
Apple trailers. Just look that up. The being in what?
Well, when the ship, right? It's supposed to screw up all life up. Pardon?
Zod ship.
Well, you know how they had like the one on each side of the earth on Man of Steel?
Yeah.
Right? And there's the one that's in Metropolis. Yeah. There's someone that you could see that jumps up. Who was that?
Oh. I don't know.
You've watched it 20 times, Rob. You should. There's a person that's in that rubble.
Yeah, I think it's just a person. They're showing like casualties in the rubble. That's what I took it as.
Well, they're in a pose. They're in like a.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like.
I guess
they're in like a. They look to me like they're in a flight pose.
I thought it was Supergirl.
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't notice a cape. Maybe it was Supergirl. They're small, right? They're weensy.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about General Zod being the villain or a villain?
I love it. I mean, I think that it's going back to the beginning, like with Man of Steel. So I think that's brilliant on their part. It's going to be interesting how it all plays out.
I think going back to Man of Steel shows that they are like he's in a new timeline, right? So the timeline, it's his world. So I don't think it's a rewritten timeline. It's just another one. That's the way the trailer explains it. But it's a really clear way of rewriting everything going forward, right? Addressing right from the very beginning of the past Snyderverse.
Yeah.
Right. Like I think that's done on purpose. I don't think that's a mistake.
Yeah. It seems
then again, they started it before, so I don't know.
I think you're right though. Even before the regime change, it was always meant to be like a reset, right?
Yeah.
Like so. I think
right.
I think you're right on about that. I think now it's resetting to something else entirely. But it's yeah. I was surprised how much I like Supergirl. Like I was always curious, but man, she looked great in the trailer. Just her attitude. Sasha, the actress playing her, she looks amazing. I was like so excited, and I didn't know it was going to be Kara. I thought it was going to be a different version of Supergirl,
like Laura Lane Kent,
right? Something like that.
Yeah,
I thought she was going to be Zod's daughter.
I wish it wasn't Kara, but that's because I mean anyone that knows me knows that I prefer, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Like as comic book accurate as you can keep it without it being cheesy is my thing, because I mean if it works there. Usually you can make most of it work on the screen. Sometimes you have to adapt things, but there was no reason for such a big change. So yeah, I was totally thinking it wasn't going to be Kara,
but I think it's going to be Michael General Zod and Fayora's daughter. I feel like that's who she is. So that's why she looks like that, because she
That
kind of
would
does
be
look like
cool.
Bayora to me. Like,
Oh, then that's a real rewriting of the timeline that Kara
yeah.
is
'Cause I don't think
not.
that's
Then why is
Superman's
she wearing the
cousin.
House of El Crest then?
I
True.
feel like, again,
Right?
and this is all this fanboying out for a moment, right? Like, I feel like maybe she does find that ship that Clark found. Like, they do get to the same ship, so that's why she just wears those clothes.
Yeah.
I could be totally wrong, but to me, she looks like General Zod's daughter. She doesn't look like an L.
Well, I know in like the original, when Man of Steel came out, there was like a prequel comic, and you can read it actually. It's got Supergirl in it, Kara.
Oh.
Yeah, and she arrived on Earth before Cal. She was on that ship
Oh,
that
shit.
Cal gets his suit from.
Oh, so you
Something
think
along
she's
those
like,
lines.
so you think she's like maybe a distant, like she's been around here for a couple of 100 years or whatever it is, like.
Well, no, that's the thing, because this is a different timeline,
Yeah.
right? It's not the same as the Man of Steel timeline. But yeah,
Interesting.
if they do anything like that, then yeah, she will have crash landed here for who knows how long ago. It's because it's
Okay.
undetermined in the movies how long Kryptonians live and how fast they age.
I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. What did you guys think about Keaton? Like, we saw, obviously we saw him in action. Very different action from what we're used to from. Sorry, I
Yeah.
mixed my drink. From the '89. How did you feel about the way he moved from what we saw in the trailer?
I thought like it. I mean, it's what we want, right? Like from Batman.
Yeah.
It's got
Yeah.
some kick-ass moment. They finally got to do the cape thing. Him jumping out where the cape doesn't look kind of stupid. Not that it looked stupid, but you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
it looks more comic book like. Yeah, it's interesting because like that first shot of the cowl and the blood is very reminiscent of like what is it, Frank Miller or whatever,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
Old Man. But then you see him in action and he looks pretty spry. So like it's like, how are they going to address that? But I don't know.
Well, I saw Keaton and thought, there's no way he's doing most of any of this.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like
old.
70.
Yeah, he's old,
He's
right?
70.
So his cape is probably CG. Well, is CGI guaranteed.
Yeah.
And then a lot of his movements are probably CGI, but we're so good at it now that like I don't even care. The fact that his timeline Batman is represented here. And that means this movie technically takes place in Michael Keaton's timeline, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Awesome.
I remember reading about this a few years ago that this was even a different world than the one we saw in the '89 movies.
A different Keaton timeline?
Yeah, it's a different Keaton timeline. So
can
I
you
don't know. Maybe it isn't.
Like,
yeah.
Like, was there anything? Because like that's the kind of stuff I'll usually save. Like I'll screenshot it and save it.
Yeah.
Because that's a pretty big piece of information. Yeah,
I could be wrong, but I remember reading that. But it's who knows, right? Like, what is being rewritten to like be now? Like, because he was supposed to be the Batman going forward, which I highly doubt he's going to be.
Right.
No, I wish that they had a future, because they could totally have done like how they're doing Elseworlds and then like the new universe, like they could totally have done, and they still could have it in the works depending on how well this is received. They could have a future timeline somehow with Keaton and Batman Beyond. And if that works, there's a whole plethora of characters. There's a new Superman they could introduce for that. Like there's a plethora of characters they could introduce. So we'll have to see how it goes with Keaton, right? I mean, I would like to see him do more, but I'm glad that he is not the Batman of the timeline. Like I don't want my main Batman to be all old and breaking a hip and shit.
Yeah, I have to concur. Like I love Keaton. I wish we could get more of him, but for him to be like, he's just a little too old to be having like Damian as a son at this point, and what they're trying to do with that. Like, I think Affleck would be perfect for all that. For whatever reason, they're not going to use him, whether it's his decision or not. But
they want younger actors. Like there's a lot of bullshitty speculation online.
Yeah,
and I always say, just wait to hear it from the mouth of the gun, right? To see what the Gunnerverse is going to be.
The mouth of the gun. I love
that was all I could come up with on the fly. But yeah, people are saying things like, "Oh, remember the rumored George Clooney could be the Batman. Like, no, George Clooney is not going to be the Batman. That's ridiculous. And then,
George Clooney's suit was pretty good, though. I
Oh,
will
I
say
love
that
the
about.
suit.
Yeah,
I think out of all the
especially.
suits,
Did you see the one where it was like somebody did it with the white lenses and it's all
Oh, yeah.
that was amazing.
yeah. Now, is that because it had white lenses though that you took a liking? What did you think of it before the white lenses picture you saw?
No, I liked it even when he wore it. I mean,
Yeah.
He just looked buff in it, man. He was just like, you know.
I think his face looks like Batman, like when he's
Yeah.
wearing the cowl.
He definitely has a very comic-y Batman face for sure. I always thought that too. Look at all the suits.
I think
Yeah,
the
I
one
wanted to
thing
talk about
about
this for a
Keaton's
But
Keaton's new mask, like it seems to round his face more. And I know he's older, so his jawline's different and stuff, but like I feel like there's something going on with the cowl it doesn't look. I mean, I know if you look from Batman 89 to Returns, even that cowl changed. So I guess it's not
Yeah.
out of the realm, but
yeah, they did change. Though the first one was more textured from 89. Then the second one was smooth, and they were all
the second
smooth
one
after
was
that.
pretty perfect.
The second one?
I
Yeah.
still like the
Yeah.
texture more of the first one.
Yeah.
Overall, like the cowl is great.
But the
on
shape
second one.
of the second one, for sure.
Yeah, the shape of the second one. Yeah. So here's what we're talking about, Rob. You brought up his current mask, his new mask. I mean, he's still got a good jawline there, right?
Yeah, but like
If-
you can
if-
tell it's like
if-
tucked up, but
Yeah.
like his head just seems rounder.
I mean, he's a little
Here.
rounder. You know,
Like
he's
it's not like just straight like
Yeah.
in the neck.
I want to see him. Like, there's got to be a joke in there. If there's any joke that he makes, aside from, yeah, I'm Batman, I want to see him try and turn his neck, or Ezra Miller to ask him, how do you turn your neck in that thing?
I mean, I hope
The only
that
thing
I hope they engineered
Sorry.
it so he can turn his neck like they did with that Batfleck. But it would be funny if they didn't, and he does,
Yeah.
you know?
that scene where he first jumps down, he's so like rigid.
That's our
I'm
Batman,
like-
baby. That's Keaton, Rob. That's very keep it with Keaton.
No, but with Keaton, you got the nice cape flow and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I follow on Instagram the guy who actually did the movements, the ballet guy who did the movements for the '89 Batman film. I mean, a little bit of trivia for you guys who might be a little younger, but all the walking you see in the '89 Batman movie, or all the motions, is actually a trained ballet dancer who made all those motions with the cape and all that stuff.
Wow, that
So-
makes sense.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like it was so smart to do that, but he did move very
Yeah.
gracefully with his cape and the way he,
Yeah,
He
you
did.
know.
you'd have to, right? I mean, especially if you're fighting and you constantly moving. I mean, you can't have the cape going over your head or flying around, where it shouldn't be. You're trying to throw a punch, and then this big cape ends up in front of your fist and absorbs half of it. Yeah, I get it.
I like yeah boy. 75% of Keaton's Batman is intimidation. Need
Yep.
to move. And by the way, I love
Yep.
your profile icon of Zemo. Is that Zemo from when he was doing his little dance in that show? Sorry, that was funny. Okay, let's take a look at Supergirl here. So there's Supergirl. I mean, dude. I mean,
She looks amazing.
that's
Yeah.
amazing. I get it, Brad. I respect that your car is blonde, and I totally agree.
And wears a
With
mini
you.
skirt, and yeah, but
But I mean, hey, man, like this Supergirl is.
it is a comic accurate suit. It is. It's just
Yeah.
it's based on the Injustice version that never
Version, yeah.
existed.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
no, I never thought people gave. See, okay, can you click on that picture? Right? Can you go down a bit? See
Yeah.
that picture right there to the far right? Can you click on that? Okay, see that? That's not a flattering image, right? And it looks like she still has some wires in there and
Yeah.
stuff,
yeah.
right? And so when I reported on that suit when it was first revealed, a lot of people were very hard on it, and a lot of people were understanding. But the people that were hard on it, I wanted to remind them that it's like this is
Yeah.
behind the scenes, and there's like she's got a harness on probably underneath
Yeah,
that thing, right?
right.
In the movie,
Yeah, like
they
this
clean-
one
yeah,
especially.
there's a harness right there. You see that?
Yeah.
So of course it looks, awful by itself, but they clean all that up in post.
They really
Now,
did clean
the
up.
one scene that kind of gets me is when the two Barrys are in talking to her and they're like, "We're Barry." the background obviously looks fake. Do you think they're hiding somebody back there, that kind of like what they did with the Spider-Man trailer? They did
Oh,
That is
blue.
that's a common thing now.
Yeah,
A common
there's
thing.
because I feel
there's-
like
sorry.
yeah, I see. Yeah,
Brock.
it's to sell toys.
You know what I really thought about that scene also, Brad, was like
What?
it was such a clever way for them to represent Ezra's gender identity in the movie when he says "we're Barry." Like he didn't
Yeah,
have to
I
say,
never
like,
I never even thought of that actually.
that's the first thing I thought. I'm like, oh wow, he got to say like that's the way he chooses to
Yeah.
define himself, and he like that's how he's represented in the movie as
I
two berries.
That didn't
Yeah.
even dawn on me because there were two
So-
of them, right?
Are we going to talk spoilers now, or are we still?
Hey man, we don't
What do
know
you-
anything other than what we've seen, so I think it's fair
Yeah.
game to like
So
theorize.
yeah.
And, I mean, I already go for it, Rob.
So like young Barry's always wearing yellow, so that could represent Kid Flash, but it also could represent like Thawne, right? Reverse Flash or somebody.
Yeah.
So either he could become evil, or maybe it's kind of like in the TV show where he went back in time, changed his face somehow. You don't know what future tech has and stuff, but it's going to be interesting because we know that there's a Dark Flash, right?
Yeah, from some toy spoilers. Yeah.
So does he turn into the Dark Flash, or does he work with
Maybe.
the Dark Flash, or is the Dark Flash just a separate entity?
I feel like
I
it's a
don't know.
third entity.
I hope
I
so.
know that they have the foot touch, right? And then when there's
Yeah.
the blue lightning and the red lightning, but we don't know when that is in the movie.
Yeah.
Just because it's
Yeah.
closer to the end of the trailer doesn't mean it's anywhere near the end.
Well, and
But-
it's interesting because the blue lightning is going through our Barry into the new Barry, so it definitely seems like they're going to have Flashpoint where he needs to get his powers and it's not happening. So I think then you see that whole lightning rod that comes down. But Ezra has yellow lightning versus the blue lightning of the younger one. So
Yeah.
as he ages and gets more in tune with the Speed Force, does it become yellow?
That's a good question, right? We don't know. We don't know. I was
So
going to
back-
say there's also a thing where, like, we know that Eobard can change his age.
Yeah.
At least he could, because he was doing that before. He was doing that before Flashpoint, changing his age and then disappearing into the crowd. With that, maybe he could change his appearance too.
I guess we'll
Right?
know.
Maybe because he's the one that caused Barry to do what he did in the Flashpoint. Like Eobard, as far as I remember, essentially orchestrated the whole thing in the first place. It's all technically his fault.
I
right?
think,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Brad in the comic, like it was all so Eobard kills Barry's mom.
Yes, because he can't kill Barry.
So, but then it's the Flash's decision to go and save her, which is what
Yes.
causes Flashpoint. So I guess technically Eobard killing his mom is what causes him to do that, but it really is
Yeah.
Barry who causes
remember
it all.
I remember reading somewhere else. Help me in the chat. I could be wrong, but I remember reading somewhere else that Barry was pissed at him because he figured out that the whole thing was Eobard pulling the strings.
Let's see. There's a woman you can't see face when both Barrys arrive at the mansion. What if it's Michelle Pfeiffer?
Oh,
Ooh.
it's almost like we should
Or-
play the trailer with no sound. in
Yeah,
the
that's
Or
the
stream
you
thing.
could do that.
and then
it was-
pause it, right?
I'm a little nervous
Or
about trying to play
is
it
it-
because I've seen other live streams get kicked off when they try
Do-
to play a
Do
trailer.
they?
I don't know. Like,
I don't know. There's
I'm-
some like live reactions or whatever.
Yeah.
yeah,
If you're
I think
adding
it's-
to it and stopping and pausing and talking, that is considered fair use.
but I think if we're doing it, I don't know how it works when it's live, like a live. You know what I mean? Because I know on Fat Man Beyond when they played something a few months ago, like the live stream ended because of the YouTube they were trying to play. So that's
Okay,
why reason I'm
well,
nervous. Yeah.
Were they playing it like straight?
hmm
You can't do that. That's not covered under fair use. If you play a bit of it and then we stop and we add significant commentary, then it should be covered. I mean, technically it's Warner Brothers and they're like, woof, woof, the guard dogs of it. They don't give a crap about fair use or any of that stuff.
It's your
So
it's your,
yeah, it
your
might
call.
be iffy.
If I'm down, I'm always down to try. You guys want to try play it?
Sure. I mean, I'm thinking that what if the long hair person is actually Keaton? Like he's old, he needs to cut his hair.
That could be.
But yeah, it could
Yeah.
totally be.
All right, let's
Michelle
try it.
Pfeiffer.
If you
Flash.
play it, so it's not the whole screen, right?
Yeah,
the
just from my
trailer.
browser.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try it. Let's try
and
it.
no sound. If you put sound in, we'll definitely get buzzed.
Okay, so no sound.
'Cause-
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, again, it would be fair use, but they don't care. Like if you go to a carnival and there's a song playing in the carnival, like, somebody wants to be they'll be like, oh, that's ours, and they'll try and claim it, but it's covered under fair use.
Brad, we are gonna give it a shot.
All right.
Here we
If
go.
we get thrown off, we could just come back.
Exactly.
All right. So everyone, if we disappear, that's what happened, and we'll be back.
So
yeah, see,
at
Josh,
least put it
playing Bird.
into put it in the larger screen though.
Okay.
There you go.
Let's do it.
I love the tear in his eye.
Mm.
Yeah. There's Batfleck's mask.
I love that slide.
Oh yeah.
And if you put that in slow mo, it's him running.
See, a yellow shirt again. Damn, that could signify
Yeah.
Kid Flash.
It's so nice seeing the yellow. And this is obviously like when his memory, I'm guessing.
Are those the Waynes? That's the Waynes, right? In the
Yeah.
picture.
And there's his family again. See, that's them together.
This is
right?
such great acting.
Dude, it really is. Like,
There's another guy too that when you can't see the face, it's like a dude that looks like him.
See right there. That I
Yeah.
love the lightning coming out.
look at that ring.
That ring was
The
awesome.
ring looks sweet.
Oh, Batfleck.
I
Looking
know.
old. Yeah,
And-
see right there. You see it right? Oh no, that is a person.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Can we go back
Yeah,
a bit?
you
I
can
wanna
go
have another
back
look.
to
Can
it.
we go back?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
this
this
is
is- okay, no, who's in the middle?
That's just
Who's in the
collateral
middle?
damage.
No, can we
buddy.
go up a little bit more? There's someone in the middle. I just want to see it. Right
Yeah.
there. Is that keep pause it with just a couple seconds? Can we do that? Or are we gonna lose it? Oh, you're right. That person in the middle there, that is collateral damage. But they're so
But
fast.
what I
right?
love, if you want to pause it real quick, is how many times are we getting to see that from a different point of view?
Oh,
Good time
very good
now.
point.
Yeah.
I mean, when in Batman versus Superman and seeing it from Bruce's perspective, I mean,
It's
that's
so sweet.
like-
I love that scene.
Yeah.
that's Batman through and through right there. So
So here they are.
Excellent
I
plan.
guess they're in the. Oh, there's gonna be a fight here in the desert. That's Sasha Calle's suit. See there.
Yeah.
See that's the whole Project Superman project.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
first
you
of all, let's
can
just
miss-
talk about the Batcave for a second.
Yeah.
Look
but
at
this is obviously a different Batcave though, because
This
it
doesn't
doesn't
look-
look
But to be
like
fair, the Batcave was so different from the first Batman to Batman Returns.
true.
Yeah.
And this car, the way the car sits there, that's definitely from the '89 Batman movie, the circular.
And
You
the house, the mansion is
Yeah.
the first mansion from
Right.
'89, not Returns.
And
Yeah,
he's
the Returns-
been in for a long time, so he could have made some changes to the cave too by then.
True.
Lovely CGI
look at
bat,
that. Look at that Batwing. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Oh,
new
shit.
Batwing.
The profile is just undeniable.
Yeah, it's easy to look intimidating when you got a big suit on, eh? I'm 72.
I love the hell. I love the cowl. I gotta say, I love the cowl.
Looks good.
I wish we had the yellow
Yeah.
belt, though.
See him nodding. I can see the neck having some movement there, eh? He's
This
not
is just
quite as stuck.
fantastic.
That's great.
Yeah, all this stuff flashes so fast, eh?
And
It's so easy to miss things. Okay, so that was Kara and who? Who was she taking up into
That
the
looked-
sky?
let's go back.
It looked like Barry, like our Barry.
Yeah,
So
Our Barry
my
is
guess is the short hair.
that looks like yellow shirt berry. Is it? I
I'm not
can't tell.
sure.
No,
I thought it was short hair because
I don't
looked at it.
know. Because her hair's about the
Yeah.
same length as his, right? And her head looks about the same size. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm wondering if he loses his powers, kind of like Barry in the comics doesn't
Yeah.
have his powers,
Yeah,
so he has to get it,
I feel like
Or-
at this point in the movie, he would have already gotten them to help.
True.
But
Maybe
you know,
maybe
yeah.
he dies and they're trying to bring him back or something. I don't know.
Well, first of all, I love the visual here. Just
Maybe
like
he
the,
dies.
the shot, you know.
Maybe he dies, and the other Barry races to fix the timeline and changes
Or-
everything
Yeah.
because he wants to bring him
Maybe-
back. Like
Maybe
you
the
have
Dark
my
Flash
mom.
is one of the Barrys from the future, kind of like they
All right,
did.
let's finish the trailer, okay, you guys?
Yeah.
You guys
We're yakking.
a lot
yakking.
of theories over here.
There's the Flash.
That's such a
Oh,
sweet
right
shot.
there, right there, baby. Look at that.
Yep.
There.
I love that scene. It's like Pokemon.
So right here, like,
Zap down the. Yeah.
Do you think that's when he's getting his powers back? Because I feel like it must.
No,
Foot to foot.
I feel like that's when they're fighting Zod.
Like this? Well,
Yeah,
not
but
that. Like right, that
the
scene,
rope.
right? Like,
Yeah.
Like I feel like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is him getting his powers back.
What is the
Yeah,
significance of that? So this is that. Okay, see, they've cut this maybe to look like it's during the fight with Zod, but it's not.
Right.
Right.
I think it's when, just like in the Flashpoint comics, when I think Rob, you're right. He loses his powers in this universe, and like he's got to get him back. And this is him. That's him getting it.
Or
back
is this
right
to
there.
give the other Barry powers in the have we seen the short one have powers before the foot lightning?
Not yet.
Okay,
I
so
doubt
maybe
it.
this is how they give him his powers.
Could be, but it's like he repurposes a bat suit for his Flash costume, which
Yeah.
seems like he hasn't been the Flash at all, or
Right.
for very long.
Yeah.
You know.
But it seems like our Barry, who's in the new suit, he would have wore that suit on the treadmill or whatever, to get there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he loses his powers. They could do anything. It's only loosely based off of those titles.
Right.
Let's
Exactly.
go to the chat first. Toronto Freddy, the long-haired old dude, the same dude in the gray sweater, touching the Wayne photo. I'm assuming that's Keaton. By the way, I like your use of dude in that comment. I use dude a lot as well. It's a flash of two worlds. Newberry is powerless and watched Batman '89 in the movies, and read about the Flash in comics. Flash gets his world and tells him about powers. Interesting. Yeah, and Batman has the same energy as RDJ's. Yeah, I can fly. Okay. Or yeah, I'm Iron Man. Right at the end of the Iron Man. All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's been
let's
Batman for so long, right? He probably gets a lot of people saying, "You're Batman." Yeah.
I like this comment from Honor Guard. I'm excited and saddened as this movie is supposedly both the beginning and an end to the DC era. Yeah, I mean, we have the worst eras. There's just it's so much drama in the DC eras.
I'm excited.
I'm excited now.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited, but it's like,
Totally stoked.
but you're also like, sorry, Rob, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I say like
Finish.
this thing, Michael Shannon and Zod and like Kara with the Man of Steel Superman logo. It's sad. And Batfleck, we're never gonna see him again probably as it bums me out.
I feel like I'm really stoked about it because I'm hoping that they do it right, do it good enough, do the characters justice enough, and the fans right enough while trying to earn the new fans. I hope that all that fits together enough that there's just a lot less bickering and infighting and it's less divisive, because I've really hated like how divisive it is. Like, I can't wait for the, if it works out, I can't wait to be able to go to a movie and not hear a ton of like crap online, by people that love it and people that hate it, and then they're fighting with each other. It's like, guys, we're all fans. We just don't like how they've done something, or do like how they've done it, or whatever. But like some of the venom that I've seen spat at each other based on the movies, it's just,
even
I'm ready to go
actors,
past that and do something better.
100%, dude. Like, I am hopeful for the new start. Excited to see what's ahead. Well, let's finish this trailer.
And I will say that this director, I mean, this is his first non-horror movie.
Oh, I thought you were going to continue
that's
after that. But you're right.
I mean, he nailed it.
Oh, dude, he's a artist, man. This thing is fantastic. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going, boys.
Yeah, wait, right there. Did you see the other Flash in the background? before he comes down in the tornado.
Play it Ahsoka. You can play it slower, eh? Play it at 25%.
How do you play at 25%?
You go to the gear.
Oh.
Playback
Oh,
speed.
Look at you.
There.
That will enable us to see. Oh, slow motion clock.
Right there. See it? In the background?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
So there's two flashes.
Can we go back
yeah,
again one more time? What the heck? I was looking.
All right,
What the
let's go
heck?
back.
And then we want to. Can we pause it there?
Yeah.
Let's pause it there. Hand me down the shark repellent.
That's an awesome shot. Like on his teeth and everything.
Right there.
Right
Right
there.
there.
Okay.
See?
So that is the Barry that traveled here, right? Or who is
Yeah.
that?
No,
I
the
think
Barry
that one
that's
in the
coming
back
down
is
is Ezra. The guy in the back is the young Barry with the bat suit.
Is that what that is?
Makeshift.
Oh yeah. So where's the other flash you're talking about?
right there. So there's two
Is that-
flashes in the shot.
Yeah.
Because that looks like a guy wearing all black. with
No,
yellow
it's,
light
Well,
it's
around
hard
if
to
you
see,
look
probably
at-
looks crazy.
If you look at some of the stuff, it looks like they spray paint it red, and then some way through the movie, the paint starts coming off, and you start seeing black underneath,
Oh,
like the
interesting.
original Batman suit.
Oh.
Okay. Wow.
Oh.
Because there's some other shots where you can kind of see. Now that shot right there, where he's coming out of the blast, I'm wondering if it's going to be the same shot where we're going into, like where he's firing the missiles. And it explodes, and then he comes through. But they edit it where this is before the.
I mean,
the
first
shot.
of all, look at that freaking Batwing.
It looks
Like, holy
great.
cow,
Yeah.
dude.
Why can't
that
we
thing
make
is-
shit that looks like that in real life?
I know, right?
Good point.
I love that. She's using the heat
Yeah.
vision, like, oh God, I've never done it this hard before. Right
Oh,
there,
that's
bat
bad.
bra. Like, I love the blue and gray. I'm fine with that. Only really it's the cowl and cape
It's-
that
it's-
are blue.
it's a
Everything else
great-
is gray, but
Yeah, it's interesting how his armor is like strapped to him.
yeah, the
You
thing
know,
is he's
it's
wore
so-
armor before. Like, sorry, he's rode bikes before, I'm sure, and not had to wear all this fancy schmancy armor.
I
But
feel like
I
that's the suit. I feel like that's the suit. You know?
I
Yeah.
think what it is you've got it almost looks like just a thin material. Like, it doesn't look like anything like the original fabric they used in the
Mhm.
first and second one. And then yeah, you've got this tactile stuff that he's got on him here. I'm not a fan of that. I'm sure he won't look like that the whole movie. That's probably just one look.
Yeah.
I'm very curious how much he's even in the movie. Like,
Might be just in the beginning. He might
yeah.
Well, we didn't even see Wonder Woman in the trailer. I mean, I know they cut her out of the end credits scene,
Oh, who's he
but
fighting
she's
there?
still
Oh,
in the movie, from what I understand.
Yeah, I don't even know. I've heard that too, but I'm not sure. I know she's in Shazam. I know
Well,
she's
they
in
have-
Shazam.
They have the pop of her, and you know,
For Flash.
right here, guys. Right here.
yeah,
So it looks like he
they
doesn't have
a
powers
Funko
there.
Pop.
I think you're right. Look, he doesn't have powers there.
This is
There's
a great
Batman.
Keaton. Look, no nose cover. Can we pause that? Look, his suit,
Yeah.
Keaton has always had the nose cover with the two holes in it underneath. No nose cover.
And this is why I love doing this show with you guys, because we're spending our time talking about the nose cover of the costume. It's like, I love this shit. And we got almost 100 people watching us
No,
talk about it. This is it, boys.
here's
I
a
love it.
Batman
I
cowl
love it.
question. Do you prefer the cowl to like be here or to be start here at the jaw? Like,
It depends, right? Like, I think Bale was too aggressive with, you only
yeah,
saw,
that
like-
one was like this.
Yeah,
I like it about that. Not all the way back and not all the way forward, about there. And then I like
Okay.
mine to go back to about here. Am I seeing?
I
it
like
right?
the Jim Lee style.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
like Keaton, not Keaton.
I like
Well,
that.
Keaton did it good, but Ben Affleck's first suit was probably like the best.
yeah, I agree.
I
I
like
agree.
this, I think.
This you can see
Yeah.
he can move more in this suit though, eh? You can totally
Yeah,
tell.
you're right.
Yeah, because there's a line right there at his jawline, so I'm
Yeah.
thinking he will be able to move his head.
Oh yeah.
And I love that he's gonna it's gonna be so interesting seeing Keaton like out in the world, like
In the daylight.
in the daylight, like assaulting like
know.
in a modern movie. Because
Yeah.
Keaton always was sulking around the alleys of Gotham.
Yeah.
was never
I love
like,
that
you know,
sulking around the alleys of
well,
Gotham.
you know what I mean.
And farting
You
around
know,
on
yeah.
the rooftops.
He's farting around. It was great. It made sense. It's gonna be so interesting to see how how so you always thought, man, it'd be kind of weird taking that Keaton and putting him in anything other than that
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
But it looks
Yeah.
great so far from what we're
Yeah.
seeing with this.
It's crazy seeing him in the day with blue sky behind
And
him.
I will say that angle is great because that's not something that you typically see.
Look at this.
See, there she is right there, right? She's probably never, she's soaking up the sunlight now for the first time ever.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like to me. That has me excited because then her body will fill out again. It'll fill out
Now,
more. She won't be
if
a
you
bag of
watch
bones.
this, she stops a bullet from hitting Batman, and then she smashes the dude. See the bullet right there?
That's so great. So great.
And then she catches it and then just slams
Dude, his
the
mouth
guy.
looks good there,
Oh,
Rob.
The
Look at that.
trajectory is the mouth.
Yeah.
That guy's doing the thing. Just shoot him in the mouth. That's where that bullet's going. So she had to catch that.
Yeah,
Oh, the suit is so good. It's like
it is.
It's like an upgraded return suit. So
Yeah.
good.
See?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so badass.
Pushes the gun into his face.
Oh, that's so
I think
dope.
what makes it a little wonky for some people is just that they paused, like they did the slow-mo right there in that shot where it's like, I don't know, but
He's like,
it works.
"Wee."
Now watch this, like when the two berries are talking.
So this is at Wayne Manor, clearly.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's it say? Can we pause it? What does that say?
Right there. Pause it.
Is there
like-
someone behind them? What is that behind them?
It
Is
looks
that
like
TV?
they're trying to hide somebody.
That's Diana.
I don't know.
It's got just a suit with shoulder pads and then a low cut. That's what I see.
What?
But I feel like it's a TV screen.
Is that what you think?
I think it's a newscaster
I think they're just-
talking.
No, because
about
look, the colors are moving behind. That's someone's chest. Those are collarbones.
But it's a newscaster in front of a screen, a screen behind her.
Well,
I'm sorry, guys.
I can
thanks
see
for
that
cock
now.
blocking my Wonder Woman.
I don't know. I could be
Appreciate
wrong.
that.
I'm wrong about most things, but let's
No,
go
you're
back.
not. One of the smartest
But
people I know.
doesn't it look like a green screen, like right behind them?
That's what I mean. It's a TV, so it's like a green screen.
No,
Like,
but
you know,
like even
the whole
around
thing.
both of them.
Yeah, he's saying the whole thing.
looks green screen.
yeah,
so
like right
so
there. You see
I
some
feel-
books.
Like they're putting that back there just to make it like, hey, this scene belongs
I
in
see
the
what
Wayne
you
Manor,
mean.
but
This whole thing.
but they're not
Oh.
actually there. They're actually like hiding where they are and who's behind them.
It's so
Or
hard to
maybe
know.
they just placed the green screen in front of someone who's there.
Yeah,
Like
I
just the
don't know.
TV is not
Or
actually.
maybe
in
it's
the
just
movie.
bad effects. I don't know.
Right,
Yeah.
that's the problem, dude. With effects these days, it like they do some weird
Yeah.
shit. I saw that.
But like the effects are fantastic throughout the whole movie. Why would this one be so bad?
it could
right?
be unfinished, but you could be right. You could be absolutely
It's a trailer.
right.
That's why they're just like,
Yeah.
let's get it
It
out.
could be Wonder Woman. You're right.
I mean, I don't think this person you're seeing here is Wonder Woman. I think that's like
No,
someone
no,
on
but
TV.
I'm saying like they could be hiding Wonder Woman. Like Wonder Woman's in maybe not that scene, but I
Well,
don't know.
Whether
the
it's Wonder
way-
Woman or not, I see an arm and then a low cut jacket with a chest, but I don't know. That's
well, the
what I
way
see.
the way they're talking,
It does look like
Car-
a newscaster.
Yeah.
but-
Like the way Carr is talking to Barry, it seems like it's them three talking, but it could just be
Right.
editing. You're right. There could definitely be
Yeah.
someone in there.
Trailers are known for hiding it. Move your head more. Move your head, Barry. Your stupid
I-
hair's in the way.
I will say
Ah.
that I'm glad that they're not giving too much away
Yeah.
with this because DC's known for doing that.
Yeah, they spoiled BVS the whole freaking movie in the trailer. I do wish it was called Flashpoint, just because it is such a Flashpoint movie. But
There she goes. Yeah.
look at that. Look at the Batwing. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, this is like a dream shot. Seeing like
Yeah.
Supergirl and Batman, or it would have been great with Superman, but whatever. This is still great.
Girl
though.
looks like she's wearing a skin tight onesie and she's gonna come into your bedroom in the middle of the night and go, I sicked on myself. I sicked on my shirt.
The trailer took a dark turn with Brad's one.
I'm not used to flying, and she's six in the sky.
We got
Oh, hold on a second. We got a $10 question. We should answer it. Hey, Brad, I asked a couple months ago, but it never came to fruition, so I must ask again. Can you please call Todd McFarlane Todd McFarlane? I did.
Oh,
I did. I totally did. I forget which one I did.
oh, he wasn't. I thought he wasn't to call Todd. I'm like, well, you guys really
No, but I
overestimated.
did. I don't know why. I don't. I
Todd
didn't know what the thing was
McFortnite.
for, but yeah, I definitely said Todd McFortnite. I don't remember which one it was. It was not long after that first one. So if you go back and check the reviews, I did for sure. Absolutely.
Look at that's hilarious. Oh, I like Stanky Boys tie right here.
Stanky.
Wearing a skin tight suit comes into my room at night. Please continue. Oh,
Yeah.
you sick bastard, Stanky. I love you.
And that's one
I
of the
love
village
it.
people.
Now we're talking, boys. Now we're talking. All right, let's do this.
Mm.
But I love that he's taking a photo of this.
That's hilarious.
So that's the Barry that's like really inexperienced.
Yeah.
I wonder what the age gap
He's like,
is.
what
Like,
are you doing?
is he supposed to be like a teenager, like 20 years old?
No, I think they're the same
Yeah,
age.
Are they?
Really? I don't know.
Oh,
Off she goes. Poof, 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 poof.
I hope
The
they
sound.
keep her for the Supergirl movie.
No. Sorry. That was
Brad's like, no, I need
just-
a. I
No.
need
I'm
a
like,
watch.
dude, she's really grown up. I dig her.
No.
I'm like, dude, keep her around. She's awesome.
No.
She's cute.
no. I want for that no more changing the looks of people that much. I
Brad,
want my
I
Supergirl to have
know.
long flowing
Buddy,
blonde hair.
we had 7 seasons on the CW of.
Yeah, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's
mean,
no need for. Besides, they won't keep.
It
Sasha
was a
Calle.
little broke. To be fair.
Dollars to donuts. They won't keep her.
Oh, there it is. Dollars to donuts. I'm gonna take a drink on top of that.
I'd wager all my donuts.
Had a lot of donuts this week for Valentine's Day.
Do you
least-
think that Wonder
least
Woman
12.
might just be in the world before he goes? Right.
I
I
mean,
keep saying right a lot. Sorry.
I feel like I don't think she's gonna
Yeah,
play
right,
an
she
active
might.
role. Yeah.
You
I
didn't
think-
catch that. I said right in there. Yeah, she might. She might be that. She might be in the cave.
Yeah.
Like we know we know that Barry's talking to Bruce in the cave, right? Does he consult anybody else? Hi guys.
I don't think there is anyone else in this world. From the trailer.
but-
to-
Yeah, from the
before he
trailer,
goes,
it says
before he
there's
goes.
no superpowers, but Wonder
Oh, you
Woman's
mean the-
technically not
before-
not a
yeah.
metahuman. I mean, is she?
Well-
She's a god. She's not a metahuman.
She'd still be considered a metahuman.
Okay.
The people would refer to her as a metahuman.
I do wish it would have been nice if they had a nice just like they did in the animated Flashpoint movie where they had a Justice League scene at the beginning of it in the current
Yeah.
world. That'd been a nice little bow on it. Just have all of them together one
Yeah.
last, a little. I mean, I know it's a little fan servicey, I guess, but
Oh. Hey, no worries. It's out there. I hope you find it.
we already got so much content from CW Care. I wouldn't mind seeing something new considering Sasha Kelly is right there. Just bring her back in. I gotta agree, handsome panda. I got to agree.
We'll have to agree to disagree on my end.
All right, and I respect.
I'm
But
sure
either way,
she'll do
guys,
fine. I'm sure she'll be great though.
it's a great time to be a DC fan. We have this amazing movie coming out. We have Shazam coming out next month.
Yeah,
You
Wonder
know,
Woman
and-
will be in that for sure.
Ah,
So she'll get her send off. Sorry, should say Wonder Woman will get her send off in the Shazam movie. So that's
but I mean,
good.
she might not even be gone because they haven't made any definitive.
She's gone.
True.
She's gone.
Oh.
Dollars to donuts. She's gone. They're recasting as many people as they can. They don't. They want to separate themselves. There's an idea that maybe Ezra will come back, but if he comes back, I would be super, super, super surprised.
I'd be surprised as well. I mean, like someone mentioned in the chat, this makes $1 billion and he gets his shit together.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
feel like there's a chance
Well,
that.
Here's the thing. Like, I was talking to my one buddy, and he's a huge Marvel fanboy, but he does like Ezra Miller's acting in as the Flash, and he made a good point. Or Ezra kind of is like the Toby, is kind of like the Spider-Man, of the DCU. He has like the same kind of quirks and stuff like that.
He's got the quirks, but he doesn't have the love. I think a lot of people are still.
No, he doesn't have
angry.
the love, but I personally love his acting in.
I think.
I mean, I know it's not the traditional Barry, but I've come to love that Barry from
Mhm.
all the time.
Yeah. He was a mix of Bart, Wally, and Barry. I felt like he mixed. His
Yeah.
character was, and actually, he said that that's kind of what he did. He sort of mixed the things he liked about all of them sort of together, and that makes sense for sure. I see more Bart than anybody.
Yeah.
It's very-
And his scene in the Zack Snyder Justice League at the end was just incredible.
yeah.
All right, let's go to some of the questions in the chat. Some of the comments. Actually,
Two
Let's
needs to
segue into our
attendance.
next segment. We talked about this for a while. I think it's great content, but here's a question to get us into our next segment, talking about toys a little bit. Ezekiel asks, what is the difference between platinum
Ooh.
and gold label? Who wants to tackle that question? Brad, you're always so well spoken about this stuff.
Well, I don't know. Do we even see very many platinum editions anymore? I'm pretty sure we've just seen.
Not really.
Is that platinum?
Platinum.
It is platinum.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't got the foggiest clue. Honestly,
I don't
know
really
that I
know
know that a
either.
gold edition typically is like a different version of the same character, typically, but then we have ones that aren't. But typically, it's like.
I think that's
Right?
how it started, right?
And then platinum tends to be like, isn't platinum usually like, oh, it's going to have no
A
paint?
chase.
Yeah, or
I
a
think-
chase
I
variant.
think
It used to be.
platinum is a chase figure. I think what gold label is now is exclusive, store exclusive. So
Is that what it is?
whether it, I think that's what it
Parlin
is.
Toy
And then
Store,
platinum,
Yeah.
and the platinum edition now is the
The
variant.
chase, like the one
The
that can be
chase.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Even though you could order it though. You know what I mean? Because you've never been able to order
Yeah.
a platinum before, specifically.
Well, you can on the McFarlane store. Like they've been really good with
Right now
getting
you can, but it's
their
yeah.
stuff on.
So I guess the moral is we have no idea, guys. It's ever
Yeah.
evolving. But let's go into some.
Oh, hold on,
McFarlane-
Toy Shit. Platinum goes
Oh.
anywhere as a chase figure, and gold label is store exclusive.
Okay.
Okay, I bet you the shiz is right.
You never don't doubt the shiz.
Don't doubt the shiz.
You can't
Yeah,
beat
he's probably
the
right.
shiz. You can't beat the shiz. All
The
right, guys.
shiz
So
is the shiz.
moving out of the DC film world and into the DC action figure world, let's talk
Can
about
we please?
McFarlane Toys. Oh, you want to go to that one first? Well, yeah. While we
No,
have it up,
I don't care.
let's talk about. Okay, so Rob and I were able to acquire the Mr. Freeze Platinum Edition.
Here,
We
I gotta
ordered
hide
it
my
off-
face. There we
We
go.
ordered it off the online store, and look
My-
how better Rob's footage is.
My gun is
not even bother.
bent a little
know?
bit. I bent
Yeah.
my Wookiee.
So, Brad, did you get this
That's what
guy?
he
Did
said.
you order him?
Pardon?
Did you order?
No,
this
I didn't
guy?
order him. No,
What?
I missed it a second time.
God damn it, Brad.
I did. He'll
Maybe
show
there's
up
a
at my
third time.
GameStop. He'll show up at my GameStop eventually,
Okay.
and I'll buy him there. Like I'm not like in a rush to get my hands on him. Like I do want him, but so I don't have him. I didn't order him.
I will say this is awesome. The Toy Biz or Superpowers inspired paint job is great.
Nostalgic.
Nostalgic.
Are you going to
and,
put a Lex head on it?
No, I'm too lazy for that, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Then it's more
Oh my-
I
accurate.
can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the action figure kind of matches Brad's color scheme tonight.
All blue.
It does.
All blue.
I was going to wear I
Look
got
at
a
that.
brand new red shirt. I was going to wear that too on top, but
I am
Toy Biz
surprised
shot.
though why this part wasn't painted white like it
Yeah.
was on the first version, because then it would be a straight up
Yeah.
1-to-1 almost.
yeah, exactly. Much closer.
All right,
Mine's
well,
over
there's-
there, but I don't want to get up and get it on
That's
account of
all
me being lazy.
This will be a very short segment. I think I think we beat it up. But there he is, guys. Keep a lookout for him. He's already come up. I think he came available again yesterday.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys
Yeah.
follow Toy Shiz
Yep.
if you are interested in getting him. Toy Shiz always announces this stuff. Just be on Instagram most of your day.
Yeah.
You know, and neglect your other responsibilities. And then
The
you can
shiz
always-
is the fastest at this.
the
of
Shiz. is the
anyone I've
fastest.
seen. Yeah.
All right, moving on to more McFarlane news. The Dark Knight Wave. So let me bring up their site first so we can see a visual representation of this topic.
I'm really stoked about these. Like really stoked.
First of all, Aesthetic One on Instagram. We'll go to his page
Yep.
later. He's the one who's the photographer. But man, look at these figures. What do you
Killer
think,
shot.
guys?
Yep. Killer lighting. Bane's in the back.
When
like-
people noticed the shift in quality in photos, it was because of him.
Because of Aesthetic One. Okay, what do you guys think about these figures?
Mind blowing. The best representation of the Dark Knight figures that we've gotten to date. Yes, we've had a lot, like with Mattel, but yeah,
These are by
this is
far the best.
Yeah,
The scale is the best I've seen out of any made for retail versions of these characters, for sure.
Yeah, the maggots or whatever that's on the face of Scarecrow is kind of gross, but
He's got maggots on his face. I never even
it
noticed.
looks like maggots. There's like
Oh yeah,
white-
around this area. Yeah, this
Is
is
that-
like
yeah, and it's also around the head.
this is the hallucinating version of Scarecrow, right?
That is a
Yeah.
badass looking Scarecrow.
Yeah,
Is anyone else
badass.
disappointed that we didn't get a Katie Holmes, Rachel Dawes figure in this wave?
Nope.
I would have loved that.
I would rather have- I would have liked Catwoman,
Yeah, Catwoman would have been amazing.
but could they get her likeness?
Probably. I think they could have gotten away with Catwoman. I think as long as they kept the goggles down.
I think if this does well, and I think it probably will, we could see more.
Superman with the nuclear man.
Oh, psh.
Hmm.
Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Yeah, he does such a great job.
Great job, dude. These figures look amazing. Like,
Yep.
and my favorite part about all of this is obviously what they announced this. When are they? Oh, here we go. They announced this
Yep.
literally 2 weeks ago.
Yep. And then boom.
Pure- and they're already shipping from McFarlane's store. Like, how
Yep.
insane is that?
That's amazing.
Like, everything kind of costs more these days, takes longer, but not McFarlane.
I'm
You
not
know,
going
call
to
me a shill, but
Yeah.
man, it's pretty fantastic how quickly they get
Mhm.
out product. You know?
Yep. And he clearly loves doing it too.
Oh, it's so great. Like, oh, there's my comment right there. So good. My hearts. I do a lot of heart comments, guys.
Yeah, you do.
You know, I
Do you
a
see
lot.
the bat boat?
Oh,
it's on-
yeah.
it's in his
Oh,
feet
yeah,
there?
yeah, you're
Want
right.
to go up a little bit?
Talk about the bat boat.
Look at
this
that.
thing.
See, I'm not going to buy the play sets anymore because I don't have room to put
I
play
know,
sets.
I know.
There's no room for. I'd love to, believe me, but there's no room. I'm behind on the bat cycle because I'm actually going to get the Hot Wheels one that's the same scale, and just use that one because I like the chrome on it, how shiny it is. But
Huh.
that bat boat, that is the first time we've ever gotten an accurate bat boat from the show
Yeah.
like that in that scale ever. That's a first.
Yeah.
And I am really excited about that boat. And if that thing floats in the bathtub, guess who's gonna stop having just yearly baths and go to having baths?
Brad,
like,
please tell
once
me
a
you're
day?
going to do a review of you in the bathtub with this boat.
That would be
Better
funny.
believe I will. I'll have the snorkel on
Oh
and
my
my
God.
bat trunks.
you
I'm kind of a chubby guy, so I'll have
got
to put on
scented
pasties or
candles
something.
and classical music playing in there.
No, I'll have shitty flute, but it'll be the Batman song. You know the shitty flute channel? It's like
Yeah.
it's all like theme songs, but it's like played really poorly on a recorder.
Yeah.
I do think that they could reissue this boat with the shark.
Mm.
And I think that would be cool.
Stacky boy. I love Stacky
A
boy.
boat / shark 2-pack.
We're gonna make a Bat Fans page. Like OnlyFans page.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
You know, OnlyFans.
Like OnlyFans, Batfans.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be funny.
foot pics with Batman. Rubber ducky
While
Brad.
while we're on the topic, so here's the place that Brad's not gonna buy.
There's a few. Yeah, that looks awesome. Like
It does. Yeah.
I want it.
Look at you got a dick pole in here.
Ah! Now you did it. It wasn't me this week.
Okay.
But usually I'm the one that has the slip up. Now it's you. Yeah. You think Bruce ever accidentally messes up and rides Dick's pole? No.
I mean, a lot going. There's a nice. There's a few minutes of darkness, right, when they get in here, and then they slide down.
Actually,
And they're
no,
closed
I'm not
screens.
going down that road of humor. I can't. I'm not doing it. I'm not
I
doing
don't
it.
know. I'm just saying
Straight to hell.
they were very happy hanging out together.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. As platonic adult and
They're all
child.
adults. They're all adults.
No,
all
Dick wasn't an
adults.
adult. He was a child.
He wasn't a child in the show. He was like 30.
Was he that
He
old?
had to take drugs to.
I thought he
to
was
make
like
his-
in his 20s.
Well, he was in his college. He was college. He was legal.
He had to take drugs to keep his wiener from getting bigger.
Oh, I didn't know
I'm
that
serious.
stuff.
Look it up. They basically sterilized him, kept his balls and penis from getting too big.
Well, it's a high quality
Interesting.
problem, I would think. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't get that though. I really want
Back
it.
to the playset. Jeez, get your mind out of the gutter, guys.
I have
Rob.
a life-size prop of the Shakespeare bust that they lift the head up and turn it.
Oh, that's right, you do.
Yeah, I put my CPAP mask on it during the day.
Oh, that's funny. Okay,
So
so
Shakespeare's got it on his face.
you gotta. Oh, here's Josh.
Thanks, Josh. He's joining the
He
naughty.
brings up a good point. You do need to have Alfred and Aunt Harriet. I
Yeah.
need an Aunt Harriet
Yeah.
action figure.
Yeah,
I just need that in my life.
and
you
we
know?
don't technically have an Alfred. We have a Bat Alfred.
Right, you need an Alfred.
But no
Yeah.
You
Alfred.
know?
Yeah.
They're almost out of comic book accurate characters.
Pretty much.
They're didn't they create King Tut for the show?
Two-Face. Oh no, I'm sorry, you're right. They created King Tut for the show.
For the show.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you look at the roster of supervillains for the show, like there's a huge amount of them that were never in the comics.
Yeah.
They created them for the show to be villains. So
Oh,
they're
look at
almost out
Matt-
of comic book ones. Oh, there he goes. Matthew Pribe. Oh, I'm gonna mess your last name up. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm a pleb. And he was asked to take drugs to reduce his size. Yeah, he said no. And so many shots of him, Dick, had to be above the waist or behind objects. I thought he did take them though.
I mean,
So
I wouldn't
who-
take him.
who are we
I thought
talking about?
he took them for a while, and then there was a
Rob,
problem.
if you
and
can't
stopped.
keep up with the double entendres, we can't explain it.
No,
That's a
I'm
problem.
saying like who took the drug? Who
Burt
didn't want to take the
Ward,
drug?
Robin.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I,
pretty
I
sure
never
he,
knew that.
I didn't know that either.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Size is just a number.
All right, so the Wayne Manor play set, yay or nay, Rob? Rob D Toys, chime in on the play set. What do you think?
I will if I see it, I'm definitely getting it for sure. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'll go and pre-order it, but
If you see it at Target,
yeah, I'm picking it up.
I'll pick it up. I mean, I agree with Brad though. I mean, my Batcave play set, I just bring it out for photo shoots
yeah,
because
I have mine set out, and it's got all the
Well,
figures over here.
yeah.
But I don't have the villains yet. So I'd
Mine
like to
takes
get
up a
that.
whole shelf, right? So each playset is going to take up just too much space. That's why I'd love to get them, but
Yeah,
I don't know where I put them.
All right, next up we have Bart
Yeah.
Allen.
Tall Bart.
he is phenomenal. I'm so
Great.
glad that we have clear lenses.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I didn't even
Ma-
notice that.
maybe go back and do that for the Blue Beetle and Booster Gold. They won't. I mean, of course they won't, but that'd be awesome if they same thing was done with them. You know what buck that is
Yeah.
too, eh?
What?
No,
The body buck. You know what body buck that is?
no. which
Oh,
one?
is that the
Blue
Superman?
Beetle boost? That's Blue Beetle Booster Gold. No,
Ah.
the Superman body buck is a bit more chiseled, and it's the one that they've used for John Kent and for Connor, for Connell. That's that body buck. That one there, if you look at it, to me, if you look at where the body and then the abs, and then you have the trunks line and the legs, that the basic size of that looks to me like it's Blue Beetle and Booster Gold, but I could be wrong.
I do
but
think
that's what
that
I'm
he's
seeing.
he's a little too tall.
That's why I called him
Yeah.
Tall Bart.
Have you
Yeah.
fellas seen the recent leaked list of McFarlane with all of the Flash movie figures and vehicles? Maybe we have. Maybe we know a few things.
I've not been up on my leaks. Yeah. I'm not sure. I used to
All
be up on it like Liam Neeson wetting his pants, but nope. That's what he does. You look it up. Liam Neeson pisses his pants a lot. and
He
just,
really
like,
does.
Yeah, and he goes around like everything's normal. He's got like a piss stain on his front of it.
Well, listen, if you don't shake,
For
you know,
real.
you that happens. You know, to the best of us.
Well, he probably has a leak because he's old, right? What do you think of this one? This one looks good.
Dude, I love. This is my favorite
Yeah.
one. Number one because it's never been made before. DC Direct never got to it.
Absolutely.
So like, and then it's just low hanging fruit with that John Kent buck.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
I wish.
I
we
wish he
could-
was a little thinner, but
Yeah.
yeah.
He should be a little bit more
Bony.
malnu-
Yeah, ribs.
Like go Brad. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna ask if after we finish talking with this guy, if we could just go to McFarlane Toys and open up two small windows and put the straight up view of this guy and the straight up view of Bart side by side, so we can put the question to bed on which body buck it is.
Target
after
yeah,
we're
you
finished.
have to go. But yeah, no. This two things. I think he kind of looks like Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance a little bit in the face, which is fine because looks cool. Two, the body buck is like almost straight black, so I think that customizers could definitely use this and paint it.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be solid.
I think that he looks like Gerard Christopher now in the face. A little bit.
Superboy.
Yeah, because if you see him now, like he looks good for his age, but you can tell that he does a lot to maintain his like not getting fatness, right?
A little Botox.
I don't know. Well, not Botox, but it seems like he has a high protein, not a lot of carb diet or something. I don't know, but yeah, Gerard Christopher kind of looks like that now when you see the straight on view. I don't know why though. If you look close, his face, it's like it's dirty. Like, why is it dirty? Because I've gone back actually just recently and had to reread. I read Project Superman issue 1, 2, and 3, and then the Flashpoint with him in it, and he's not dirty. If you look at the white background pictures, it's like, why did he do that?
I guess it makes sense, even though it's not in the source material, that he would be a little scruffed up. He was living in filth, right? Like,
but was he in filth?
Well, he was in that cement or lead line prison, right?
No, he was in a prison that had red solar energy down on it.
No, I was trying to find
a table and a chair and stuff. I always wonder, where's the bathroom? How do they pee? Every show like that, the Flash has those prisoners. It's like, where's the toilet?
Speaking of that, like, I would love to just have superheroes in general and just be like, you know what? Hold on, I gotta hit the can.
Yeah.
Like just so that it makes it seem like everybody does it.
I mean, I feel like they gotta use a lot of public restrooms, right? Like a lot of porta potties. You know what I mean? Like it's a problem probably.
I'd love to see them go into like a convenience store and just be like, I gotta go. And then they have to buy something just so that they can use
like a Denny's. They got to go in there and just like
and then come back out and fight some more. Batman straight up pissed himself when he got punched once. It's in the comic. He did straight up pissed himself. I want to know if the question is if they actually pee, who is it out of all of the people that the heroes that come in and out of the Hall of Justice, because it's more than just Justice League. Which one is the one, and someone does it, that destroys the bowl and then forgets to flush?
Lobo.
Hulk.
I mean, Lobo is not a very...
You bastard, that's awesome. And now you didn't even just think about that.
I would not want to go in after Lobo. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He would literally crack the bowl.
Right,
for sure.
Let's go on to the next maker. All right, so that was Superman.
But can we compare them like after? I don't want to forget. I really want to do the body comparison, but I know there's
let me get ready here to do that. Let me stop sharing. Oh, where'd my thing go? Let me stop sharing for a second. Let me set this up.
That's why Superman wears trunks. The Superman's outside underwear have pee holes. That's both of those are true. I don't think the Superman's like the wang hole, like tidy whities, where you have to reach in and awkwardly pull it out. Like
nobody uses that though.
No, right? I don't use that either. I imagine you're at the public urinal and there's two guys, with a urinal between you, because we all know urinal etiquette, right? If there's only 3 urinals and the left and right are taken, that middle one is not available. But if there's 5 urinals and there's one guy in each end and you're just sitting there so trying to get your wang out.
You wanted to compare Bart
and straight on view with the white background product shots of Bart and Project Superman of Cal.
Right. Making me work today, buddy.
You can do it. Hey, I went to the gym yesterday.
Hey, look at you. Look at this guy.
I know. I'm not as strong as I used to be. I can only bench 145 right now, and that's nothing. Okay, the white background shots are on McFarlane Toys, though.
Oh.
Really? Yep, pardon me. That was a big one.
Oh.
That was a surprise, everybody.
I was thinking that you were going to Target.
Where? On McFarlane Toys website?
Yeah, you go to McFarlane. It's either on. It's. I don't think it's on their McFarlane Toys store site.
McFarlaneToys.com, not the store.
Yeah,
not the store.
Look at that banner, dude. Oh, not the store?
Not the store.
No, McFarlaneToys.com. Right?
Did you guys pre-order the Batman Hush statue?
No.
I wanted it, but I'm too broke.
Just take store out.
Yeah.
So much pressure, guys. So much pressure.
It's all right.
Oh,
do
what is
it.
this?
What? Your connection's not private.
FarlandToys.com.
Don't you have NordVPN?
That's strange. I don't know why it's not McFarlane
Man,
Toys.
if you
There
guys
we
knew
go.
all the companies that have gotten in contact with me to try and get me to shill things off to the subscribers that watch my channel, I respect everyone that watches too much to ever show that crap off to everybody.
Yeah, I've gotten some weird requests, and I'm like always flattered. And even though I am not against
There.
shilling, there is some like I'm not gonna recommend like jewelry, like like I always ask, is there anything DC? I would love to get free
Yep.
shit,
I
but it's
think
got to
you'd be
be
a
like,
great-
yeah, it's got to make sense.
They're like, yeah, I think you'd be a great fit. And then it's like, great. I want to try and shill off winter jackets for my subscribers. That's great.
Yeah, I'm like
That
that's
has
not
nothing to
gonna
do with
work.
DC.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
there you
site's
go.
great. I've never been to this site before.
Yeah, this okay. You know when I do my news,
Looking up Impulse.
Oh,
yeah, you just keep scrolling down. When I do my news videos, this is where I come to get all the white background pictures.
no.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not that professional. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Okay, all right. Okay. And then you want to see him next. What is this? Oh, there it is.
Just a straight on view of the whole body, though. Whole body.
Oh, okay.
Next picture. Next picture,
There you
please.
Next to picture.
And
Yeah,
then you
and
want
then
the
you-
other. Then you
Then
want.
you want, yeah. Because I don't think that it is a Superboy body because that's a very chiseled figure. If you look at the tone, right? It's not soft.
Where'd the search go?
Where's my phone?
Oh, there he is. I got it.
I was gonna say I could ask somebody.
If you have Google, I can just say, "Hey Google," and then your phone will wake up. Yeah, see, isn't that perfect?
So what are we asking? If they're on what body box?
They're the same buddy buck.
Yeah.
If
So you got
those two are the
same. Why
same.
am I pointing to my screen like a dope? You click on the square with just a straight up picture of him, and then we should be able to put them side by
where's
by
the other
side. Look at you with all your stuff separating. Okay, why don't we do two torsos? Yeah, the one next to the reverse flat, the bar arm. Oh, yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Can we make that bigger? Why is one so small? That's what she said. Maybe they are the same buck. Maybe I stand correct. I stand corrected.
I think they are the same buck, but
They're the same buck. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I was wrong. Yeah.
Even the hands are the same. Look.
Yeah. I would have figured that out when I did the review, but yeah, it's good. I'm glad I wasn't doing a news video because I would have totally crapped the bet on that one.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I know. Take me up back and shoot me, but kick me in the nuts first.
But I do love. Hey man, buck reuse is approved.
Yeah.
By,
I do not care if they reuse the buck sometimes.
use them. Use them.
Yeah, if it ain't
Give
broke,
us more
Yeah.
figures. You know,
it's because it's not like
Exactly.
Todd does it with everything, right? He only
Yeah.
does it sometimes.
right? And bro, we grew up on reused bucks.
Pretty much.
So for me,
Yeah, we did.
We're spoiled AF about the bucks. I don't know if I'm.
Yeah.
I try not to curse on the live stream. You know, just.
AF is the short form for cursing. Is it any less cursing just because you said AF?
I think so. I feel better about myself.
How old are your kids?
She's 4.
Would you let your youngest one say AF?
No, I would not.
Oh, there you go.
Dude, my youngest one, I say Jesus Christ a lot. So I'm gonna get frustrated with her, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, get your shoes on.
Just say Jesus Murphy.
And then she'll,
That's a different
yeah,
guy.
but I have to. But she started saying it back to me, and she
Yeah.
says it really cute.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, Daddy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you go to school. You cannot say that.
And my kids are. I'm horrible for my
Say that.
kids because I'm like, "Fuck you now, man," and then the kids, they go, "Fuck!" They catch themselves, right? Oh, the Flashpoint Superman head looks a little bit like Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day. Yeah. a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the black bags under his eyes from when he was younger. He always looked like he lacked sleep. Yeah.
I love Green
The
Day.
OG superpowers was $1
Can you-
for 100 figures.
Rob, can you start playing Closing Time on not Closing
I
Time, the other song from Green Day, the guitar one, their famous.
I can't play that one. I don't know it yet, but I can play
Well,
like
what do we have you around here
one
for,
of-
bro? What do you got the guitar for? Jeez.
it's not around me. Brad I saw has a guitar right behind him.
Yeah, it's behind me.
Can you play it?
What do you want? What song do you want?
What's it called from Green Day?
That's
yeah,
a big library. You have to narrow it down a little
Yeah.
bit for me.
Is it closing time? I think it's closing time.
No, that's not Green Day. Closing time. That's not Green Day.
Semisonic.
Yeah.
What's
You
the one
don't
that
have
Green
to
Day
go
does?
home
Hope
with
you had the
the
time of your
pain.
life. I
Yes.
hope you had the
Oh yeah.
time
Now the
of-
thing is, when you're streaming though. Oh, my headphones gotta reach. Oh, you bastards.
Good.
You want time of your life?
Yeah, hold on a sec, bro. Let
The
me
thing is,
write
it
it
won't-
better.
Well, you don't want me to play the whole thing, do you?
A few bars.
There you go.
I don't have the words up though, so I can't remember it.
Another
Another
turning-
turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time takes you by
Grabs
the
you by
hand,
the wrist.
directs you where to go. Is that right?
Yeah.
So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Dude, fuck yeah, dude. Holy shit. Bro, you have a great voice, man. You're so talented. It's disgusting.
I used to do music before I did YouTube.
Dude,
Yeah, I used to actually do live streaming music. Yeah.
dude, that was great. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Dude, that was great, man. Thank you so much. I can continue on the show now. Like, how do you top that? Jeez. That was fantastic, bro. God damn.
Did it actually come through okay? Because usually
Dude, it
it
was
takes
great.
a sound and goes.
Bro, I was just like,
Yeah, it sounded good.
oh,
Wow.
it sounded so good, man.
I thought I was gonna cough, but I belched. That was.
It's okay. It's all right. Just ruined that beautiful moment with the belch. But
That could have been a disaster. I could have been in public, and I could have thought I was gonna cough and farted or something. That would have been horrible.
dude, you are a talented man, my friend. You are a talented man. All right.
Thank you.
All right, let's back to some toys, I guess. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You know, what do you
don't
guys
even.
think about this guy?
Well,
It's a thing.
Yeah, it exists. I want to know where did it come from? Like, like there's no where's the source material for this? I don't remember.
I don't think there's any source material for it. By the way, the chat went crazy for you, bro.
Thanks, Darth.
Dude, a lot of people were excited, man. I gotta say, dude.
Yeah.
that
Wow.
was,
Cool. Hey, thanks.
dude, so talented, bro. Like,
I crapped the bed
I
with that a
think
little bit too. I was thinking of doing karaoke live streaming at some point, but that's a whole other story.
that was
I think
great.
this just is like the Kenner days of like variants, right?
Yeah. And I respect it. You know, I'm
Yeah.
all for McFarlane trying to make his money back on us
Yeah.
completists. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. I think it's a super colorful, interesting looking take on the character. It pops. Like I really like the look of it, right? But I at the same point I'm like, where would I put it? Like, how does it fit in? Look, with my collection. I mean, I don't know. You know me. I'll be like, oh, and then I'll buy it.
Yeah,
But
I don't
cards have
have
more
any
excitement.
rhyme or reason like Ahsoka. I just put figures wherever. But I think for this, it's just I don't know.
I like the logo. I really like that green
With the
like
spray
logo.
paint?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. But
I like the
Yeah.
playing cards.
Yeah. Now, what is up with this? We've never seen that before with the DC logo, and then the
Yeah.
trading card sits in it. Right. That's
No,
not
we
a
have
base.
seen we have seen the base
yeah,
before, just
I
not
think
that one.
I think King Shark came with that,
Yeah,
Brad.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
the
was
single
gold.
carded King Shark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I never got that one. I had the collect to build. He came with that. Well, so what exactly is it?
It's
what
just
is
a
it
card
It's just
stand.
it holds a card.
That's it.
Really? That's
Yeah.
the sole purpose of it. It's just to hold
That's
the card.
It holds a card.
Wow. And someday it'll be added to the gigantic Texas-sized thing of floating plastic in the ocean.
Exactly.
And I just don't understand it. I mean, you know what? And it looks like a Nirvana. It almost invokes Nirvana to me too, with that happy face. Like I know it's not at all
Yeah, I
like
can
it,
see
really,
that.
but it's
I can see
yellow.
that.
It's got the cross eyes
I
there.
almost wish this was a regular Batman because I like the black they used and the
Yeah.
darker
Yeah.
pants. If this was like a regular Batman, I would have been all for it because I like that.
You can
look.
swap the head and the jacket
Yeah.
if you want,
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
The
jacket-
right? And then you have green pants and you have the black on top.
it is nice that the base isn't just a black base though.
I love this comment from Mark. If Todd keeps this up, he's gonna
Yeah.
get $5,000. So
I know.
great topic and a little tangent. So yes, like we all ordered the Dark Knight Wave. We are everyone on the stream is lucky enough to get free stuff from time to time from McFarlane Toys. But I want you guys to know we end up spending way more
Yeah.
ourselves. And it's
Yeah.
and I do wish like
yeah.
man,
The free
it's
stuff
just a lot.
supplements what we spend.
Yeah, I mean,
That's-
again, we're spoiled and we appreciate all that, but yeah, like I'm curious how you guys are, how you budget for this, or do you budget for this, or is it just we're all going into debt? Like, very curious.
Yeah.
And I suspect that the
But
latter is what's
Again,
happening.
going back to this figure, I think this is the proper way to do a gold label where it's
Yeah.
not necessary to get,
Ooh, okay.
but
Yeah.
it's there if you want it.
Yeah. Rather than if you want that figure, it's Chase gold label and it's hard to get your hands on. A gold
Yeah.
label you could miss and it's like neither here nor there.
Look at
Again,
this
I think it pops though. Like it really pops. The
It
more I
does.
look at it, the more I'm like, wow, maybe I'll get it. Like
We have so many other Joker type characters.
That's true. I could stand him with my Joker Batman from Earth Negative 22. Batman Who Laughs.
All right, moving on to
I'm excited for
Flash.
these movie
oh
figures.
hell yeah, dude. I mean, more of the Michael Keaton figures, the Flash,
Yeah.
of course, as well. But I hope we get a Michael Shannon as Zod.
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah. I don't
I hope we
have
get
a
a
Henry Cavill.
Batfleck.
Yeah.
A Batfleck would be awesome in with the
blue.
they all would. With the bra.
Yeah.
No.
Give me that.
Hopefully
Batman in a
better
training bra.
when you see
Yes.
it as it's meant to be seen, Brad.
Yes. Okay. I will give it the benefit of the doubt until I see it. You guys know I'm like that, but my first initial reaction was ew, without thinking about it. This figure looks really cool though.
I think it looks
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Josh, I tend to average around 150 a month. Whoa.
I think that's fair. Like
Yeah.
That
I
is
haven't-
fair.
I'm about at that. Like yeah, I
No,
pretty much
no.
only buy McFarlane now and an occasional Hot Toys. Like I was for a while buying a lot of old DC Direct and Mattel, but I cut all that shit out. So I'm only buying new stuff. And McFarlane pumps out so many figures. It's very easy to like, you know.
Yeah.
Living in Canada and trying to maintain this channel. If I was to try to live off of $150 a month for the channel, I would get the only review this month would have been my Kingdom Come Superman for the figure plus shipping. Wouldn't have left enough in the budget to get anything else. Like everything I earn on this channel goes back on the channel.
Yeah.
Everything. And it's like and a little bit, just a little bit then some. It's like I can't. Whoo! I wish I could do 100. If I lived in the States, I could probably do a lot less. But yeah, living
Well,
in Canada kicks me in the chode.
But Canada's a beautiful place.
It is.
With beautiful Canadians like Brad.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah, no
It's
problem.
you know what? It's a trade-off, right?
It is. And
just-
going over to DC Direct for a minute, we got this beautiful Death of the Family.
Who's that?
Unbox. I don't know. I was about to say I didn't watch this. I don't know who
I've
this
never
is.
seen her before, and she's got a lot of statues behind her. Is she a fan that they got sent one and they put it on there, or is that like McFarlane's office? And
It
she's
looks like it's from
I think it's
Entertainment
McFarlane's
Earth.
office.
Actually, I don't
Oh.
know.
Oh,
Oh, it's a giveaway.
Hold on.
Oh, it's a giveaway.
I can't see it. Like the all the letters on my screen are really
Oh, yeah.
pixelated.
Basically,
I'm
this was
watching
a
on.
giveaway from Entertainment Earth. It says follow
Okay, now I can
Entertainment
see.
Earth, and yeah.
I had to full screen it because everything was pixelated. Because I'm watching this on a TV, not on a computer monitor. I'm watching it on a big TV screen.
Oh. Well, this is a cool statue. What do you guys think about the
Yeah.
statue?
Nope.
I like it. I probably won't get it, but I like it.
No.
Yeah, it looks cool, but I'm like when I say like I won't buy them. I don't buy statues.
I buy a few. They're amazing, but just the space.
I would
This
like
is-
that new Hush one.
The last one I
where's that
bought.
new Hush one? We haven't really talked.
Yeah, I do want that one, as I mentioned before, because those colors are perfect.
Right
I
there.
really like them.
You pa-
Did I pass it?
oh, you passed it.
And
Yeah.
when is that little dick gonna come out?
This little dick.
Right?
Yeah. I
Uh,
so want to get my hands on that little dick.
I've heard that about you. I mean, yeah, of course, yeah. He looks great.
That's what she said.
Right there.
Yeah.
I saw it, Rob. How dare you?
That I mean, you know what? Does it look like Jim Lee's artwork? Heck no. No, it doesn't. But I don't care. It looks cool. Like
Yeah.
I really like the look of that statue, and it's affordable. It's
It
40
is.
bucks. It's 40 bucks, right?
it's not
$39.99.
bad. It's not bad.
That's great. And you know what's going to happen to that once it's sold out, right? It's going to skyrocket in price on the secondary market. So I do want to make sure I order it like tomorrow or something. But
Okay. So you're all in on that, huh, Brad?
that statue in general, not the Joker one that he revealed after. If he did
So
that, and,
PVC
Yeah.
statues, you're in on.
and there's what is that, like 12 inches?
It's not 12 inches.
That Batman's got a good 12 inches.
I think he's so.
I have room for 12 inches on my shelf
Whoa. Oh.
for
He's a-
that. You bastards. I have room for a 12-inch figure.
I'm
on
sure
my
you
shelf.
do, buddy. Anyways, here's a better
You're
picture.
killing me, Rob.
Yeah.
Rob's so cute when he gets all
Oh.
shy. Look at him, he's all red, drinking his tea.
The cheeks
He's
are
a whole-
going red.
He's so wholesome. So Midwest, you know.
That yeah, I love that though.
Yeah.
It's a cool
So
statue.
much work has gone into that sculpt.
It's
like,
beautiful.
digitally.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
dope.
And you can do stuff now we couldn't do before,
Yeah.
right? Digitally sculpting things. Like you
So-
can do so much.
Ahsoka probably knows, or maybe Brad, you might know. So is Diamond Select not doing
They're not.
or
Yeah.
DC anymore?
Yeah. McFarlane got the rights for everything basically.
Well, DC's
So
laughing all the way to the bank. Todd has like he's made Boku bucks.
Friends
Yeah.
friends in the chat, what do you guys think about the statue? Do you guys buy statues?
Yeah, I gotta turn my
Like,
chat
do you-
back on.
Do you buy PVC statues? Do you buy Risen statues? Curious what our friends in the chat think.
I have both.
As
I
do
mostly collect Aquaman statues, but
All right.
Yellow. I was
Let's
just
see
saying
what
hello
else-
because you said hello.
Oh,
there,
by the way,
actually.
shout out to Claudio's collection. I think Claudio works for McFarlane Toys, and man, he takes some great pictures on Instagram.
I love that. Oh, he did the review of that bat. He did a review of
Yeah.
that Batman, didn't he?
Oh, his
Yeah.
lighting
he
is
did.
fantastic. Rob, you met Claudio, right?
oh yeah, he's an awesome dude. He's from Canada.
I watched his review. It's like my reviews are just like little pissy piss anti, right? I just do dumb shit in my reviews on. I want to make people laugh, right? I want to show the figure, give my thoughts, and then I want people to like laugh a little bit and have a good time. And I watched his review, if it's the same guy, and I thought, damn,
Yeah,
that is so professional. That's
he's
professional.
an awesome dude.
Let's go to his channel for a sec. Let's take a Claudio collection.
I
There he is.
couldn't do something of that caliber. I'm just
Brad,
my brain doesn't work that way.
Get right out of town, bro. Your videos are the best, so I don't want to hear any of this talk.
Well, they're just different, right? But I don't think they look professional. I think
Dude, are
they
you
look
kidding me?
they look
They look
YouTube.
phenomenal. They do not. No.
They look YouTubey, but you
yeah.
can put his on TV.
Get out of here, Brad, with all that. Your videos is just as good as Claudio's. And Claudio's are great. Look at this.
Yeah. What is that thing he's got pinned to the right wearing the red brassiere?
Oh, I
What?
lost the. Sorry.
To the right. It is a picture on the right there. She's got a red brassiere. What character is
Oh.
that? I've never.
This is Hellspawn biker chick.
I have no
It's
idea
from
who that is.
2004.
Is she a biker?
Yeah.
Or-
Biker chick.
Oh. No, at first from far away, I thought it was a peeler. From far
a
away.
peeler?
Like a
What's
peeler. Like, you know, like they peel their clothes off
Oh.
and dance around.
Oh,
for money.
I haven't heard that term before.
You've never heard the term peeler before?
I haven't heard.
I
the
heard
term
as a
peeler.
kid and always imagined it's like they're peeling like a banana. It's like they're strippers, peelers.
Here is a shot from the Bat Fan. One of my.
Yeah.
I love the Bat Fan, guys. Follow him on Instagram if you don't
Yeah.
already. He's one of the OGs.
Yeah.
He's been at this game for a long time. So and he does great themes with the Bat Collector. So a little plug for my boys, the Bat Collector.
I think I'm following that guy. I think I am.
You should. He's
Whenever I find a guy that takes art like DC photos like that, I give him an immediate follow. Always. So I'm probably following him because the same stuff, and I recognize some of those pictures. Oh yeah, I recognize those.
And he's a Brit, and I support the Brits. You know. All right, what did we have next in our topic? I'm sorry, guys.
What's that? Oh, I do want to take a closer look at that Joker, that Heath Ledger, just before.
Of course, please.
That.
Do you want to navigate to the McFarlane side again and do a side by side?
I'm never going to live that down, am I? I wanted to know from my own, and I'm sure since you brought it up, some of the viewers wanted to know. That's, you know what? This is my thoughts about this Joker figure. I mean, if you're a customizer, you could really actually do quite a lot with just with this figure, right? Head swapping and stuff. But aside from that, as is, it's beautiful. And I feel like this is my takeaway from this, my number one takeaway. Most companies screwed up Heath Ledger's face.
Oh, absolutely.
They did not do a good job. This looks almost photorealistic to the shape of his face, his hairline.
The hair.
Yeah, how the hair fell down. I really am impressed.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is really nice. Even the chalking of on his brow here.
And the eye makeup.
Yeah.
And the wrinkling, the furrowing of his brow, like whatever technology Todd is using, he's doing a good job with. If he wants the face to look like it, maybe the reason why Two-Face doesn't quite look like, what's his name? The actor, anyway.
Aaron Eckhart.
Maybe Aaron didn't give usage rights for his face.
That's one thing that people have to understand is that actors have to sign off on these. And if they don't sign off, then they cannot make this. I think that's why certain figures don't look like the actors in the Justice League that we have
for McFarlane.
Yeah, I don't think all the actors signed off.
Do you think Gal didn't give the likeness of her face? Because that's out for
that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who did and who didn't.
That's the most notorious one out of all of them. Henry Cavill wasn't super great either.
No, Henry Cavill was pretty bad. It was a very
It's a hard face to do. The only Cavill head sculpt I've ever gotten that looks like him. It's an aftermarket head sculpt that I put on my Mezco 112.
I think Beast Kingdom did a great job on.
I never liked it.
Yeah, I think Beast Kingdom did a good job, and I think Mafex did as well.
I think that Mafex was pretty good.
Well, technically, it's not Mafex; it's MediaCom, right?
Medicom, isn't it?
I thought it was Mofex.
Yeah,
It's not Mofex.
Mafex is like
E makes the A say you're doing that on purpose. You're trolling me. Anyway,
Mafex is the toy line. But
from
Medicom is the actual.
Is it Mediacom or Medicom? Have I been calling it Medicom?
I don't know, man. I'm just spitballing here.
I think it's whatever Brad thinks it isn't.
Medicom.
My brain
Medicom or Mediacom
before you finished it, and then you finished it, and it was the opposite. I love that. I love that for me.
Or is it Medicom?
DC Collector, that doesn't help, dude. We don't know it's Medicom. I don't know. How do you pronounce that phonetically?
Yeah, Medicom. I was right.
Medicom. Well, Josh from before, we got to have you on here soon, buddy. I know it's long past due, but we're going to have you on here as a special guest contributor. Because, Josh from before, if you guys don't follow Josh from before on YouTube, head over to his YouTube channel, ASAP. Beautiful reviews,
He's a
well
fun
constructed
guy.
reviews, great guy. So
Yeah,
shout out
Stand-up
to
dude. Yeah.
stand up dude,
Yeah.
solid dude. Josh from before, everybody.
And when we say fun guy, we don't mean he's like a mold. I guess he is kind of like a fungi, isn't he? Because he grows on you in a good way.
I mean, yeah,
yeah,
he didn't take too
he's a
long
fun
to grow
guy.
on me though.
I've decided you're a fun guy because you grew on me over in time.
Well, there you go.
I mean that in the most like positive way. Yeah.
Just dig that hole, Brad.
No,
Dig that hole.
this looks great though. Again, because like the Christian Bale Batman figures.
Yeah.
I did have. I don't remember if it was Mafex or SH Figuarts, but it sucked. It sucked ass. And I got a second one, and it sucked ass too. So I don't have either of them. Like I got rid of them. I think
So
they
there's my SH one.
Okay, so it's not SH. It's let's see. Can you hold it up again, please?
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me get myself situated here. Which
I
dig this figure. but
Okay,
it's
no,
on my
it
back
wasn't
pod.
that one because mine the cape hung down. So it's the other one. It's Mafex.
And here's the
I had the
this is
Mattel
SH
ones.
Bat
Have
pod.
that. That's great. You
I
had the
love
Mattel
Bat
ones,
pod.
but you see the heads.
I
were
don't know
always
where
too
they're
big on
at right
Mattel.
now, but
The heads are
Yeah.
always too big on the Mattel, so they weren't scaled right.
they were like the Movie Masters
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. This is great. Like this is the first Batfleck figure that I've like been stoked.
Bat, not
to get.
Batfleck.
I mean,
Bat Bale.
shit. Like the
The Bale Bat.
Bat Bale.
so
Bale
not
Bat.
yes, Bale Man.
I mean, I think it looks fantastic. This whole
Yeah.
wave, first of all, that we're getting.
It's funny. Like it's my least favorite bat suit, but it's one of my favorite movies.
Dude, I love
So,
this bat suit. The Dark
yeah.
Knight bat suit. I dig it. I actually like it second to Keaton.
I like the first one he was in.
Nah.
I hate the
No.
face on the first one.
Yeah.
The
I don't like
spout
the
popped up.
shoulder or
The clasps,
those things.
the hold the
Yeah.
cape in, the clasps. Yeah, I
That
don't
was
like the
ugly.
fact that this armor. This is why this is not my favorite suit. The armor in the movie without the movie lighting, it's just rubber over top of fabric with all those panels, and I feel like it's too busy. Like if I was an artist, I would be pissed at whoever designed this. That if I had to reproduce it in a comic
I
book.
remember specifically back when The Dark Knight came out, one of the artists was doing a variant cover, and he said that suit is a pain in the ass to
There you go.
draw,
There you go.
but for the purpose of the movie, you need that much detail, but it looks so much better on film when it
Well,
has
he
that
can
much
move,
detail.
right? That's the other
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That's the first bat suit that anyone that played Batman, aside from 66, where they could
Yeah.
move,
Yeah.
right? So I totally understand why they did it. I respect it, but I just don't like how busy it looks.
It's his grapple.
It's grapple, Nathan. Mr. Nathan Barnes.
The gun is his grapple gun.
Batman 1.
Schumacher nipple suits.
I
are greater.
100% agree,
Yes,
bro.
please.
I 100% agree. Give me
Hey,
the Schumacher
the
bat suits any day of the
yeah,
week.
that Val Kilmer suit is
Dude.
again.
that suit was fire. That movie was fire.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. I know it's a little
Like-
campy, but I still loved it.
Take the nipples
All right,
off.
I
but,
got to
like,
bring out my
I mean,
dick for that, guys. I have to.
Your
like-
what? What did you say? You bring out your what?
My dick. for
I
that.
thought you said that.
Dick Grayson,
Why
college
are we talking
student,
about pulling
guys.
your dick out in
How
public?
dare you? How dare you?
He's pulling his dick out again.
But look at that. That's a suit, guys. That's a superhero suit right there.
Yeah.
that
Look
is.
at that.
That's done. That was done really well. I remember thinking
Yeah.
how good
Yeah.
that was for the time.
Look at that.
His crotch
That-
area kind of looks like the ambiguously gay duo. The SNL skit. Ambiguously
Yes.
gay duo.
What are you guys looking at?
What it looks like. That was a great skit too.
Yeah, let me put him away somewhere here.
I don't
But no,
have
Dick
see.
Grayson is amazing.
I can't. You must spend a butt ton because you buy stuff like that, right, Ahsoka?
Well, dude, that's what I love about
Yeah.
Hot Toys. They come out like, okay, well, actually, that's a great segue
Once every
Yeah,
blue
we-
moon,
to
right?
our next
and-
topic.
And Brad,
the
you can do
Hot
payment plans.
Hot Toys Batman and Batmobile.
I know.
And Brad, these don't come out till 2024, my friend.
but- oh, great. Something more to
And-
like.
And Brad, like you can set up a payment plan so that it comes out, so you'll get the figure when it comes out.
Yeah.
They'll just take like $50 each month until.
So let's talk about this for a sec, guys. Hot Toys Batman and Batmobile re-release upgraded figure guys, if
Upgraded
any,
suit. Yeah.
What did
upgraded-
they
if-
do to upgrade it? What did they do to change it?
The cape's
It's-
different, and the head.
It
the
has
head-
better texture to make it
Yeah.
look like the fabric or the
Ooh.
rubber.
And Batman comes with a gargoyle.
yeah,
piece
the
of a
deluxe
building.
version.
If you get the deluxe
Which
version,
is like
I
three,
just
three
got
something. Yeah,
300.
yeah,
and
I
something?
got the
Yeah.
regular version.
I got the regular version
Without.
So,
That is a beautiful figure.
I mean,
Yeah.
guys,
It's a gorgeous
if you
looking
guys-
figure.
I have the regular version. It's over there.
Look at the
This is
nose.
like, dude, it's the best. You need if you are a
Look at the
Kingdom
nose.
fan. Look at this. Look at this. That's
He's
not
got the nose holes, right?
I
Yeah, that's
didn't
cool.
have the original version, and I didn't want to spend an arm and a leg getting it. So
But now
Look-
you don't have
glad
to
this
because you
came
have
out.
Hot
Yeah.
Toys is re-releasing it.
I did not order the Batmobile, one, because I don't know where I'd put it, and two, it's just that's a lot more than I was.
Dude, I had to order this.
and I like
because-
my Kenner one.
Because this
How much is
Batmobile is now like $1,000 on the secondary market.
Yeah.
It's $700
That's
now,
crazy.
and I have to
wanted-
get it.
I wanted the one that's 12-inch. It's 1/12 scale, and it was made by I can't remember.
Is it the J?
Soap Studios
Oh.
did a 1/12 scale Keaton Batmobile, and I almost bought it.
Oh, that was great, dude. Yeah,
But
I kind of
don't
regret
think
it.
that the wheels. I don't think the wheels roll.
No, it's basically a porcelain
statue.
statue. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, you know what? If the wheels rolled and I could put, a 6-7 inch scale figure in there, I totally would have bought it for sure. How does Batman deal with
So
rain
does
in
it
that
does
thing?
it come with the like how Toy Biz had the shell?
I don't know. It did. The old version
shields?
did.
Shields?
The shell. It came with a shell you could
Yeah.
remove. I don't know if the this version does. And I do know
Headlights work.
I have heard that McFarlane is doing a version of this as well for the Flash movie. I think we've all heard
Oh,
that
yeah?
rumor. So
Yep.
I mean, it's
The
tough. dude.
affordable.
Yeah, I have the Lego Batmobile, which I love. That's up there. Then I have this one. I mean, I just love the '89 Batmobile.
You must have an OnlyFans account if you could afford that Lego one.
Well, I bought it on the
That's
secondary
sold.
market used.
That was- Okay.
I
Yes,
had
you
the
definitely have an
original
OnlyFans
one
account.
that was like this big.
The little one.
Wait, what are you saying about me, bro? How dare you?
This big. How much did you pay for that on the secondary
I
market?
got it for like $200, but no box.
Okay, $200 is how much it was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like new.
yeah.
You
So
got
now
it
it's-
for original
basically,
price.
I got it for retail used, but now it's like $300-400. Try
Yeah,
to buy it. Yeah,
it never even came out in my town. I looked for it,
yeah.
and every day I went out shopping. I was like, I'm gonna go find this thing, and I didn't. It never showed
Dude,
up.
I passed it up so many times. So many.
Where's
times.
it listed?
Yeah, where's
That's
that
what I
listed?
wanna
Do tell, do tell.
Scarlet Gray? Where is it listed?
Yeah, you know something before we do. We must know. Now we're all jealous.
Yeah.
We're like seagulls here. Mine.
I have a feeling it's going to come on Amazon first because, like, Amazon for some reason always gets vehicles very quickly.
Yeah. They used to ship things before anyone else. Like a
Yeah,
lot of
that's-
the time, right? Like Big Bad Toy Store would be like, "Where's my
Yeah.
order?" And Amazon's already shipped it out. But I've noticed that McFarlane gets stuff out really quick.
But even GameStop for a minute was like
Yes,
the one.
they did.
Not where I live. I'm in Canada, so I still have to wait. I'm still waiting on Serpentor.
Oh, I've been so tempted by Serpentor. That's a figure I never got as a kid.
I had him.
So,
I did. He was awesome as a kid. I got Serpentor and I got Sergeant Slaughter with his little tank. And like so they were like the head guys to me, and I used to have them like fight all the time.
I just
laid
feel
him
like I never.
almost 2 hours altruism, almost 2 hours. But it's okay. You're never late, you're right on time.
You're right in time for the comments section of the show, but Ahsoka's got to go. in
Are
a
we
few
getting
minutes.
can you put a link in the chat to where the Batmobile is listed
Sure.
as $79.99? Mr.
Oh,
Scarlet
okay.
and Gray.
Throw it in there,
I-
Scarlet and Gray.
I really want that that link.
All right, my friends. So, with our last few minutes of the show, we will take any pressing questions or opinions, anything you want to discuss DC related. Rob, why don't you find us a comment to comment on?
I was gonna say, are we gonna talk about the Superman
Oh fuck.
Lois or
Whoopsie
So
daisy.
rewind. Let's talk about the Lois and Superman trailer, and just like we did with the Flash trailer, we're gonna play it on mute
nice?
and talk about it.
It's
So
nice to
there's
have the actual trailer there, right? So we can comment as it's
Yeah.
happening.
Go ahead.
I do realize you got to be careful though, because Warner Brothers, they claimed the crap out of my Wonder Woman reaction trailer. My
Oh really?
reaction. Oh yeah, and I didn't even have sound on it for the one. It was just video, and they were like, ah, and it was like a box in my screen, and they were like, don't worry, we got this. Claimed we want the entirety of your video because you showed the Wonder Woman trailer for a short portion of your video. They're brutal.
They are brutal. All right, here we go, guys. Let's watch the Superman and Lois and Superman and Lois.
But hold on before the chat goes up. People are asking questions. Will we ever see a 7-inch scale superpowers cyborg Brainiac?
I don't know. I hope so.
Superpower cyborg and Brainiac?
I think he's saying, just like the robotic Brainiac.
Oh, the cyborg Brainiac. Oh yes.
Yeah.
I have no idea, dude. I would be tripping over myself to get my hands on that. I love that version. You can army build with him too.
All right, we'll come back to the chat. Let's watch this video real quick. Everyone
So this
ready?
is the new fortress.
This is the new fortress. So anyone who isn't caught up on Superman and Lois, maybe not watch this because it's probably spoilers.
It's fortress.
I think it's really funny how they made a point to say, and hey, like the new dude.
The new sun.
Yeah.
So that is his mother. I love that sweater too, by the way. Scottish bolt sweater, whatever, like the cable
I mean,
knit.
I like the sweater, but I feel like it's kind of dumb on Superman.
No, actually, he wore a sweater like that in Convergence. He did. When he lost his powers, he was in the dome. He wore one just
I feel
like
like
that.
I don't
He
know.
put on a few pounds.
There's the new. What was this kid's name in the show?
Faker. I don't remember. I wish him
Jordan.
Jordan.
No,
Jordan. This is the new Jordan.
no,
kid.
or no, that's Jonathan.
That's
right?
Jonathan. Jordan
That's
is the guy with
Jonathan.
powers.
I always get them
Yeah,
mixed up.
We're
Yeah.
great fans of the show, apparently. This
No,
is
they
the
were
new
some-
Jason Kent.
I thought you meant his real
Oh
name,
no,
not
no,
his show
no,
name.
God, no, are you crazy?
Yeah,
this
they
is the new
subverted
Jason
expectations, though.
No.
Maybe he's the Kid
Faker.
Flash. He's wearing yellow.
And with that, the cleverness was
Rob,
brought right back
That
around
was
to the
beautiful,
beginning.
Rob. That was good, buddy. I like
Right.
that.
Hey, Lois, Bitsy Talak's eyes are just closed. She's just blinking.
Yeah.
She's like, God, I could have been on Broadway.
She's like, I have to take a dump. I really don't want to be in this scene right now.
All right, do we need to watch this one on like slow speed? You think?
Doesn't have to
No,
be quite so
I don't.
slow.
Let's
There's
go
not as much
normal.
happening to watch it quite so slow.
Yeah, here's my son.
Yeah, it reminds me of Roseanne when they switched out the Beckys.
Yeah.
Or the Darrens on the Bewitched.
The second Becky
Yeah.
is better.
Love that car.
Nice car.
I
There's like
really
we're
wanna
all
see him
watching like
shave.
family
Happy
videos.
birthday.
Like, dude,
Yay.
this is like my worst nightmare. I go to some party, I gotta watch like a slideshow of like the family that I have nothing to do with. Like, get me out of there.
We're like,
God.
look at this.
I'll be at the
He's
food
been
table.
here the whole time.
Yeah.
It's all good,
They're really
guys.
pushing that in our face.
Yeah.
I didn't even
just
think
call-
about that.
We should just call him the new Becky. He's the new Becky.
And I
I
like
wish they
that
had
they
a-
put the names under the right people. Like, this is
I wish they had pulled a Family Matters.
Well, it's-
Remember on Family Matters they had the daughter, the youngest daughter, and they phased
Yeah.
her out of the show. Like she just never.
Did they
like,
phase her out of the show?
Yeah, like after like
Yeah.
3 seasons, they just never mentioned her
Is
again.
that, that's the one that got into porn later in life, isn't it?
I don't know about that, but I think you're
Yeah.
right.
No, Google it. I mean, don't Google her porn, but just Google which one. Hey, Google, which member of Family Matters got into porn?
Dude, you don't do Hey Google on
Everyone's
the
phone is
chat.
going crazy now. Pardon?
So yeah, I wish they had just done that and just phased the kid out because, you know. All right, let's see what we got. There's Bitsy being upset, Lois
Could
being
they
upset.
please shave?
Oh, the
Fun
Lana
this
Lang
season?
drama. How much do you guys love the Lana Lang and husband drama
yeah,
on the show?
it's sad. I was
I
really
like
rooting
Kyle.
for them to come. Yeah, to
I
come
like
back.
Lana. I don't like Kyle. Dude, he cheated on Lana Lang.
I didn't
He
see the
he
end of
cheated
the
on
second season.
Sloane
I
from
didn't.
Entourage.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
I didn't see the end.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
didn't know that he cheated. Now my opinion of
There-
him has gone down a little bit here.
There
Yeah.
can always be redemption, though.
Yeah, but keep your wiener in your pants.
She can do better,
True.
in my opinion.
She's pretty smoking.
I don't comment on women.
Oh, Sam worried about his daughter.
I love this. You know, this is a season premiere when they have all these effects. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
old school TV.
They blow their budget.
Yeah. Oh, there's Supergirl. I like Supergirl.
It's
You know?
are they calling
I'm
her
sorry,
Supergirl?
Steel.
Yeah.
You're
Now,
right. That's-
Maybe you want to stop
Natasha?
this, like with the building with the Daily Planet. I feel like that's like a dream sequence or something.
Could be. Man,
Because she's just standing there while like the whole thing's falling.
where's
Yeah, you're
John
right. That
Henry in this trailer? Oh wait, I
He's
didn't
there.
finish last season. He's gone, isn't he?
He's there. No, he's there. He's there.
Is
He's
he?
in there.
Have I?
Yeah,
It's just
that's
like if
it.
you look at that
Oh, there he
clip,
is.
it just
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like it's like a dream sequence or something.
You're right, Rob. I think you're right.
This is my favorite CW DC TV show because they
there's only-
didn't fall
there's only
into some
two
of the
left,
same
though, dude.
trappings.
There's only 2 left. I mean,
That's
there's
not
this-
DC.
There's this season
not
for
all
Superman
here.
and Lois, and I don't know if that's it. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be its own thing.
they
because
said
it's doing
James
well.
Gunn said it'd probably go on a couple more seasons. That's
Yeah,
what he
this one
said.
for sure, and then maybe one after to tie
Yeah.
things up.
I-
Yeah,
I
everything
wanna
else
like-
got canceled. Chopping block. Pew, 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 pew.
I like it. I definitely like it a lot. It's definitely old school. I don't want to say cheap, but low budge. Like
Some of it.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not like you know. You watch like The Last of Us. You watch any of the HBO shows. Early that the bet will be $79 and Batman will be about $200. Oh shit!
Oh,
$200
no.
for the Batwing?
All right. Well, I am
Dude.
now gonna really actually start up an OnlyFans. Do you think that people will want to see me with my shirt off if I put nippy pasties on and dance
Well,
around?
I think you gotta
Ching,
have.
ching, 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 ching.
Well, you got to really lean into it, though, bro. You can't be just sarcastically. You got to just really do it for the fans. You know what I mean? You got to get some tassels on those bad boys.
I
You
can
know what I
dance
mean?
around.
Maybe get a
Yep.
wig,
I'm like,
get some
look at
lotion.
my bum.
You know what I
vagina.
mean? I think there's an appetite for that Canadian bacon up there.
I'm like a crackhead, but only it's action figures.
Uh,
It's called plastic crack for a
I
reason,
think
isn't
you
it?
got to have the action figures. I think you could do some gyrations and things like that. But
Yeah.
This show's going downhill.
Sell myself loss of dignity just so that I can have plastic bipedal human-shaped characters.
I gotta go, guys. We're already over. Let's go to the comments, for God's sakes. We're about to be over. Let's go to the comments,
What is-
guys. We're only here because of you guys. I mean, mainly this is Brad's audience because
Here,
Rob and
this
I
is
don't
a-
have a following.
No. People
What's your
have been
favorite
coming
thing
on
you guys looked at tonight, figure or trailer? My favorite thing tonight's been Brad's music. Bro, that was
Oh,
a treat,
dude,
dude.
thank
That
you.
was such, bro. No, all sarcasm aside, that was fantastic. I love that song.
I fucked
And
up
you
like
did it,
5
You did it
times.
so much. Oh, it was so good, bro. That made
Cracking
my heart
voice.
sing right there, bro. You're so talented, Brad. Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. I appreciate that very much.
Oh, that's amazing.
Mine was Bart Allen.
Part's cool, dude.
Mine, mine was probably the Flash trailer.
Oh, I'm sorry, you did that. Have you guys seen the Spin Master Flash movie? We have. I saw
Yeah.
those images.
They leaked.
I will be buying them because I am a Keaton fanatic. So I
Yeah,
will be buying that Spin Master.
Ahsoka, do you have it's not Mayfix. It's the SH Figure Arts 89.
No, I didn't
do.
buy it because it's pretty
You do?
bad.
Do you like
no,
it, Brad?
it's good. It's good. It now because it's Keaton. It's like you can't move his nothing in the neck for
Right.
articulation. I changed the cape. Once you swap the cape out on that SH Figure Arts, it's actually a pretty good figure.
You like it? The face sculpt was pretty good.
Well, I didn't say it looked like Keaton.
Well, that's
I wouldn't go that far.
No,
Well,
was
Beast
thinking that.
Kingdom doesn't necessarily look
It
like
doesn't,
Keaton
no.
either.
I guess it must be a
Yeah.
likeness rights. I think, right?
It's
I mean,
what it's a little 6-inch figure and it's on the small side too. It's not even as
So
big
what
as
it-
the Mayfex, but
it-
it's a nice.
Oh,
little-
so it's not going to go in with the Mayfix.
well. I've got mine. Hold on.
Because I'm
Yeah,
really
I've
like,
got
on the
mine
fence
standing
about
up with
getting
them.
it.
It's about that much shorter, ish,
Yeah.
than a Mayfex.
But the
it's a nice figure, seriously.
the NECA 89 is beautiful, and that scales really nice with McFarlane.
Yeah, the only thing is it's NECA. So
Right,
yeah,
guys, we're gonna
run
go
the risk of
for-
it breaking. That's the only thing.
Well, with my Hot Toys, I don't pose my Hot Toys. I don't know about you, Ahsoka, but I keep them museum quality.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm pausing. No posing. No posing.
You take them out of the thing, and then you're just like, that's what it looks like.
Yep. I'm not
Balance it on
putting
speed.
wrinkles and all that type stuff in it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go for one more question, guys. Let me pick out a good one. Let's see.
See, I got to put him through the ringer. Oh, Brad, will
Oh,
you
yeah.
please show that Superman figure again?
Show it to us.
Which
And
one?
I don't know.
Probably the
Does it show?
Superman that was flying with the different head sculpt.
Oh, this one. Yeah, this is okay. For all the customs I have been doing lately, this one's just okay. Is this the one you're talking about? Who asked that? I'm looking here. Oh, Hambone asked that.
That was a beautiful figure.
You're welcome, Darth. You're welcome. Yeah, this is actually really really simple to do. You just take the Hush Superman and you take the Rebirth Superman and you switch out the red parts onto the darker blue, and you have like a nice red that pops on a slightly darker blue. I do prefer the coloring of the Hush better, but this is nice to have. Some people really like the darker blue with the lighter red. And then that's the Alex Ross Superman head, the second one he did. And it's really just as simple. Probably not going to. I got my camera set to manual focus, so it probably won't. But I dremeled the inside of the head out. And if I had a longer peg. Oh, no, it's got the putty in there. Yeah, that's right, because I don't have a peg right now. But I did leave the peg hole. I dremeled out the inside, and it just fits on there nicely. And then, ta-da, you have a nice bulky, Kingdom Come Superman pre-retirement.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, boys. That's a wrap. That was the last question, last comment. 2 hours. Look at that. 89 people watching. Rob.
89 for 89.
I like that. Now we're at 92.
That's the cleverness right there.
Batman Returns came out. Guys, as always, Geek here. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure. We love doing these shows. We love the interaction from the community. I hope we keep it positive. I know we talk some shit sometimes, but we love DC. We are very fortunate to be able to do this. Brad, Rob, any other comments for the group?
Brett.
I got love of the game. I got the head sculpt. I think I told you, from the Kingdom Come Alex Ross figure that was part of the DC Direct DC Direct Justice Society line. Yeah, that's it. Get yourself a Dremel. And oh, hold on. What's it stuck on? A Dremel and a round bit like that. Should be pink. And you Dremel out the inside, and then there you go. Ta-da! You have a flat peg head sculpt to a rounded head sculpt, just like that.
Rob, any comments for the group before we let them go?
Than's for watching.
Yes,
we appreciate you guys. So
and a sneak
always
peek of
happy
things
that you turn out every time. Sorry,
Rob D Toys might be visiting me in California in a few weeks. So
sod off.
Yeah, 2 of us might be together.
You're gonna go to Cali?
Yeah,
dude.
More news to come, guys.
Coming to Cali.
Oh, last comment from the chat. Brad for president. 100% agree.
Dude, I'd have to get my American citizenship.
All right,
but
guys.
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
Farewell, my friends in the chat. Thanks, guys. Love everyone. Be kind to each other. Try to be positive. It's hard sometimes, but
love each other. Always.
Love each other. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.